Yo, what's up? This is rollxplay. We roll dice and play games. I almost said it the other way around because that time Robbie did it, it's stuck in my head still. I can't get out of it in my head. Hello, welcome. This is our Tuesday campaign, Threads of Chaos, where chaos will be had, most definitely so. Today we are in the throes of battle. Well, maybe not yet. Could be there soon. But everyone is here and accounted for. Thank you for joining me today. And we're going to dive straight into it. So with a bit of a recap, you guys have been traveling to Harpily for a while now. Last few sessions in the Fey Realm. You are now in the city of Harpily and have seen the space completely taken over by these bodies that are laying across the floor. You had found out that they have been strung in a formation which represents a spiral, very symbolic to the demons themselves, as holding this place captive is a demon themselves, Tintava, who has close relations to Oberon/Helen, who had killed essentially their family and their life, removed everything from them and caused them to go into exile. So there are personal connections here to the story, but also everyone else has been brought here through a sort of intermediary by Aiden Saar. So with all of this coming ahead, you have now made your way through the city as quietly as possible, losing some elements of your team as you go, but you still have the main core of your group still together. You have seen a dragon just fly overhead moments ago and land at the top of this castle in front of you, the main homestead of Harpily itself, where the noble family, the ruler, would live. It had dropped off some sort of cage, some sort of box with holes to breathe in, but you didn't know what was inside. And then afterwards, the dragon had flown away. Now you guys are standing just on the outer edge of this secondary wall, with just a few 100 feet or so until you actually reach the entranceway of the castle. You are here with a few of your members. You have Clay, Amandus, Maria Flores, Alejandro Flores, as well as a Forge Fire Golem still, and two Spindlenooks as well that are carrying holy water in their bellies, ready to spray at anyone, as that seems to be some sort of weakness for whatever Tintava has done to these people, as it seems that she is controlling them through some sort of goo, green goo. But there's the recap. You guys are standing on this other side of the wall. There is a crack in the wall in front of you, and you can just barely see the castle ahead. You have all arrived here quietly. What's your plan now?
Good question.
From here, the courtyard we're aiming to get to with the Fountain of Holy Water is like in the castle, right?
The holy water fountain is on the exterior of the castle. So you have the castle in the very center, in the center of the entire city. Around that, you have some other buildings, some stables, and other sorts of makeshift areas that have been put together that have been long abandoned. But in this courtyard area, you do have the fountain, which I believe from the point of angle that you're coming at, you haven't really seen yet. But you would know, Oberon, that it's just on the other side of your vision.
Okay.
And we are using the carpet of cosmos to go through without touching the bodies on the ground, I believe. Going through the small crack.
Not touching the bodies on the ground.
Well,
I doubt the crack is big enough to let us through. We have to somehow widen it.
You need to somehow widen it or try and push through, because the gap itself is perhaps thin enough that some of you could go in sideways. Only the most sort of skinny of you, unfortunately, looking at Ulrin with his massive chain plate of armor, probably won't go in. But the rest of you could maybe fit through. Cal, I'd imagine you could. Oberon, your horns and wings might make it a little bit difficult to go through. Alicia, you should be able to fit in as well.
I can phase through the walls. That's not really
You're fine on that aspect.
Yeah.
Amandus would struggle.
Widen
Clay could fit. The other two, Leonin and Tabaxi, won't be able to fit. So you need to find some way for them to get around. You know that the top of the castle walls is being watched.
So, do you want... Go ahead.
Go on, Annie.
I could widen it with the fabricate spell. I just need someone to also cast a silence because I need to first cast it, but when it's in effect and things are moving, it would probably be helpful that they are not making any noise.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
memory, the plan was to cast a silence and then
Remind me
wind,
though,
didn't it?
aren't the ones on the ground, they aren't
They aren't
affected
seeing
by yeah, they aren't seeing, they aren't hearing.
movement.
It's movement
Yeah,
like
air
in the
movement.
air, so it doesn't really
Touch is what they are currently
Yeah.
experiencing at the moment. They are feeling
Mm.
the space around them. Like a breeze were to hit you, you'd see their sort of goosebumps rise upwards and they'd feel that. The tactile element they feel. Rumbles in the
But
ground
if
as well could work to cause them to alert. So bear that in mind.
If we keep the carpet in between what Oren's doing and them, shouldn't that sort of stop any airflow at least that he would be causing? It would not stop any rumbling,
Technically,
obviously.
Mhm.
because as long as it's connected, it can be like vertical and
Yeah.
like different, like a square basically.
Remind me, what was the thickness of the wall of the carpet?
Good freaking
Can't quite remember off the top of my head. Don't think it was too
Let
thick.
me check.
Because it's not
It
incorporeal.
is
It does have to.
1 inch thick.
Perfect. So you could turn it sideways to go through the gap
Yeah.
and then flip it if you wanted to.
Mm. Yeah. I do that.
So
Okay.
do we want to try that? Well, aren't we still standing on it?
Yeah, but it can like connect in
Oh,
Like,
right. It's
how
like
many
parts of.
panels?
Yeah, right.
It's massive
Panel.
Like-
as well.
Yeah.
5 10 by 10 feet panels, so it's
Perfect,
like 50
perfect.
feet.
It's like
By
playing
50
Tetris. You just
feet.
made an L shape.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much. I do that.
Okay.
Do we want to try and distract them while Oren is doing that? Like cause something very far away from us? No?
No.
Okay.
No, because we already like found out that it's the ones that are over there are just
Yeah.
gonna go check
And
it
not
out.
everything's gonna
Oh,
react,
yeah.
but just the close ones. Okay.
Also, currently
Then
they
we
assume that
just escape.
nobody's there. If someone's there, that's also already an alert level higher than we are currently.
Okay. Then do we just want to try?
Yep.
Who else can cast silence? Can someone cast silence? That's
I
not
can
Oren?
cast silence,
Perfect.
but I'm gonna save it for now.
What was her name?
Maria?
Yeah, because she also cast Pathological Trace. Can she cast silence?
She can't cast silence,
No.
unfortunately. Her abilities affect more of the natural surrounding.
Yeah,
Less so
she's
the,
like
uh,
weird. She's like a weird. She's got weird rangery spell casting.
I'll give guidance to Olrin.
Okay. What do you say to
But then
give guidance?
Don't fuck it up. Good luck.
I nod and begin the rite to Carden to cast the spell, touching the wall on both sides of the crack.
Okay.
And you see as through the cast of the spell, the stone temporarily transforms into a dust that seeps outwards in our direction and reforms, like basically into sort of an entry point.
Mhm. You,
So we're doing this without silence cast.
I believe so.
We're just relying on Oren being quiet. Okay.
Okay. You cast a spell, the Fabricate. Can
So-
you roll a wisdom check for me?
Okay.
What for?
At advantage, since you are a dwarf.
Wisdom. I
That
have
appears
the
very
default to
system.
that and advantage.
Okay. With advantage 22, you find the elements of the structure that are sort of looser, and you target those areas, leaving the stronger elements of this sort of archway that you are forming to stay in place. Now, the wall is thick, it's tall, but the reason that this place is decaying is the fact that it is rotting in some form. The stonework has just gone brittle inside. Perhaps humidity has gathered within and has just slowly rotted the entire thing And because there's not been much upkeep in the last few months, it shows that this place has just kind of fallen apart. You touch into those elements and you cause them to decay further as they do just turn to dust in front of you. Now you just see this large semicircular entranceway that has been formed, wide enough for all of you to pass through without a problem. Because you had created this sort of wall on the other side with the carpet, you have no worry about the dust kind of billowing out that way. But the dust does flow behind.
I still control the dust because
You
it's
can.
the chosen material, so
Oh, sneaky bastard.
I don't need to let it go anywhere.
Okay, sure thing. It just goes into your pocket. I don't know. Where do you want it to go?
No, I just rearrange it into like this opening. Just basically turn the parts of the wall inwards towards us into like an archway.
Okay, sure thing. It is done. You can see in front of you there is still those wraps of bodies on the ground. It is essentially a 3 lanes of bodies that are ahead of you before you reach the castle itself. But you have the entrance in. Where are you going to go from now? Where's the next point of interest?
The fountain? I'm
Okay.
assuming?
If you want to go to the
So,
fountain, you have to
once
wrap
we're-
around anti-clockwise.
Can I move the carpet still?
Yeah. How long does it last for?
slowly?
Is it an hour?
10 minutes.
Okay. it's
I
10
said an hour?
I don't know. If it's 10 minutes, it'll be starting to run out since you've ferried people across, back and forth.
Let me check.
You've been here for at least 7 of those minutes, kind of conducting this
Also,
plan.
once we're on the other side, is there people looking inwards? Like
No.
some of
10
those creepy guys? None of them are looking inwards.
No, they're all looking out.
Okay.
10
Very
minutes. But I can
convenient.
cast it again, technically. I can cast it 4 times.
You will have to re-up it now, at least, because it is going to come out.
Sure.
Because the time that everything took to prepare and move stuff, it would have been 10 minutes. So another casting of that goes through. You re-up the carpet. In front of you now, you see the sort of spiral pattern of people on the ground. There's a couple, like, dozen sort of feet between each group that is lying in this linear circular pattern. But you try walking around anti-clockwise to find the fountain. Now, Oberon, you know where the fountain is, or at least where it should be. In its place, there is no fountain visible. Instead, there is an entirely bricked up cube that stands where it is.
Cool.
Okay,
There goes that plan.
jeez.
It's fine. We can just murder her the normal way.
There goes that plan. Okay. New plan is going right into the castle, I guess.
Does it seem like the fountain is like destroyed or just covered up?
Roll a perception check.
That's what I'm wondering. Did she just
Okay.
build a fucking brick house around it?
I
if-
mean, I can go invisible and phase towards it.
Since she
theoretically,
used
right? So I could just
brickwork, can I
approach the fountain.
can I roll Mason's tools instead?
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Let me just knock on this pretty quickly. Tuk, tuk, tuk.
Can I just...
You can hear the sound of running water on the other side.
Oh yeah. It's still in there.
It's just really put a brick wall over it. What the fuck? It's so
Yeah.
ugly. I cannot look at it.
Ugh,
Put a
disgusting.
fucking brick over it.
The fountain.
Yeah,
The
she can't
fountain
risk anyone touching
persists,
it while
it's-
destroying it.
The fountain persists. It's just covered up. I can uncover it, but it'll take me a moment.
Do we have the time to spare?
Not really. Girl told us to hurry.
Maybe we just go in then. We
Or
could
we
break
just-
through it, but that would cause a ruckus.
But don't we want her to get here? Technically, by destroying it, it's
Okay.
Also, there
could-
don't seem to be any listening out here. Maybe they won't even hear it if we cause a ruckus.
Oberon would kind of hold the congos. Should I stand by it? Pretend I'm the one doing the magic, in case she does come out, or have some kind of eyes on it, while everyone else hides. How close do you have to be to the wall, Oren?
Wait a second, do I have to touch it? I don't think so.
Can
Is
each one
it
of you
still
roll a stealth
fabricate?
check, please?
Is Pathology still up?
She'll have to recast
How
it.
long?
But yeah,
Should last an hour though.
yeah. The thing is, with the walking in here to begin with and having it up beforehand,
Yeah.
it's been like an hour at this point.
At this point, though, do we want her to cast it?
Well, fucking too late now.
I mean, we can just deduct the 10s again.
I
Jesus.
didn't
Wow.
add 10 to
That's a
mine.
nat 20.
So
Two nat
mine is
20s.
plus
That is
10.
two nat 20s.
Yay.
Alicio, could you roll a spellcasting ability check for me?
What the for? Okay. So wisdom, right?
Yeah. All right.
24 with 19.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Continue
Oh,
as you
no,
are.
it's just for fun? Oh, it's just for fun?
That's so fine and normal. Okay. Oren, do your thing. I'll be on the lookout.
But wait, to answer the previous question, it has 120 feet range, so I don't need to stand next to it.
Great.
We need to be
So I
near
can
it.
pretend it's me.
Okay.
So I guess I use the comb
And we hide.
to pretend to be my uncle.
The rest of us hide.
And kind of approach and, I don't know, hold my hands out like I'm doing magic.
All right. So you make yourself appear. Those of you that aren't actively participating in this, can you roll a perception check?
Everyone fucking hide.
Well,
Yeah,
while
we're all
that happens, as part of the fabricate spell, can I try to reshape it into having like bowl-like structures to collect the holy water to just like widen the collection area?
Say that again?
Basically, I want to widen the actual
Cool, make the
fountain
pool bigger.
area so it collects more holy water.
Okay, understood. It is a finite resource. It's not constantly producing new amounts. So it is
Okay,
just kind of on a closed circuit, because otherwise it would overflow. So it has this sort of finite resource of amount of liquid, a quantity of liters. So you won't be able to add more to it, but you can try and channel it in some way so it trails down somewhere else, because it is going to be captured in this bowl. Now, the fabricate spell, how does it work specifically? Because you are destroying something that you can see?
Yeah, basically I can pick an amount of material that fit in a 10-foot cube.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it, I gotta read the damn thing again.
Because you can't see the fountain just
so hard
yet.
to read it out of chat because it just skips all the thingies.
Mhm.
No, choose raw materials that you can see within range. Okay, no, the object I make
Mhm.
has to be contained within a 10-foot cube or 8 connected 5-foot cubes. But the material I can just pull from within range, it seems.
Okay. Since you can't see the fountain just yet, unless you were to break a hole through, you can't actually affect the fountain directly with this spell, because it is being completely covered from all edges. You are basically extracting from what you can see physically at the moment. So you would need to do a second casting, or you can try and chip away, have a hole there, and then you can take from both. As long as you have that first sort of line of sight in. You need to know what you're taking from for the spell to know what materials it's using, because you don't know what the fountain's made of, for example. So you need to know the materials you're using to then create what you're making new. So you can try and do that if you wish, but you'll only be able to affect the wall as of now, the sort of box that it's in.
20
Right, then I'll just do that for now, because if I can't widen the collection area, make that make more, it doesn't exactly help us.
Okay. And this sort of brick house that's been built around it is 20 foot high and it expands about 30 feet in each sort of direction on the sides. Which part are you trying to take off? Closer to the ceiling? Close to the ground? More eye level? What sort of chunk are you going to be abstracting from?
Closer to the ground, so it has a direct entrance
Sure.
that anybody can use.
So you're creating basically like an entranceway. Carve it out.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. What do you use the materials into? What do you transform? What do you create with it? It's mainly just bricklaying stone, so...
Assuming that there's going to be a battle here, I'll produce some light cover for later use. Like, I can't exactly see the battle map, so I can't really place it, but...
So you're just going to build basically a wall. Take the wall away.
To be fair, Statue of Helen is a very good idea, honestly.
Right, statues of Helen could be light cover.
Just her with,
dozens
like,
of them.
Do I have
ripped,
any
like,
idea
with
what the Dead King looks
muscles
like?
Perhaps roll a history check. I'd imagine some things would have been shared, perhaps stories you'd seen, like the book, perhaps him beyond the title of a book or something that Helen or Oberon have been reading in the past. Yeah, we'll say you do. Satyr, not
I'll
the
make
most
statue of
impressive
the guy.
statue himself, but he's well enough and charismatic enough. So, you want to make one of him? What sort of pose is he striking?
You have to go with peeing in it. That's what he did. That's what our man has told us he did. You have to kind of go with that.
You know, that is a good point you're making.
Right?
Then I will portray the man as he lived. I have that amount of respect for the guy, so we're doing this.
How big is the dong, JK? You create the statue, mockingly following in his footsteps as he would have loved. You create the statue, and Oberon, you begin to present yourself in front, kind of as Amandus, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. What is everyone else doing whilst this sort of display is happening? Are you close by Oberon? Are you taking a step away? What's the sort of general consensus here?
Taking cover somewhere, so trying to not be obviously in sight. And also keeping a close eye on everything around the castle, specifically the area around the castle.
Okay. Alicio?
Mostly keeping a lookout to where the entrance to the castle area is.
Yeah.
Seeing if there's any movement and pretty much ready to warn people if there is anyone around.
Okay. And how about Olrin? You've cast a spell. You're keeping a distance since it had 120 range, or are you right nearby?
I'd say that I'm somewhere within 60 feet, so I can sprint into battle.
Sure thing.
But yeah, the plan was for Oberon to be the only one within sight. So yeah.
Okay. All right. With this plan taking place, Oberon, you make your presence known in front. What do you do? What do you say? Do you say anything, or are you just presenting yourself there?
I would be basically saying words that I know to be like spell components, basically.
Yeah.
I'm pretending I'm doing the spell. So kind of focused, but kind of grinning in that same way that they saw their dad and Armandus kind of always do if anything was going to go down, and just reforming it, and would probably actually like smile when they see the statues of their dad and of Helen being created.
Okay. You present yourself, making it very well known that you are casting a spell in front of the castle entrance. The bodies lay in front of you in that spiral pattern, once again, 3 rows of them. The entrance and the fountain aren't that far apart from each other. You have a clear line of sight to the entranceway from the fountain position. The rest of you looking around and keeping a clear eye. The nerves beginning to build as you see Oberon throw themselves in the middle of this courtyard that on first glance looks dead, still and quiet, but you know is just one sort of pin drop away from igniting into whatever frenzy may happen. So you wait nervously. Oberon, roll a performance check.
Great. Let's see. Bad!
Okay.
I'm not a good
Can I give
omen.
a reroll?
If you wish to.
Wait, you do have one since we started balanced, right?
That's true, yeah. You all start at balance
Well,
on the old
technically.
resolve, yeah.
I don't know if... Do I want to use that for this?
I
It's fine. Maybe me performing badly is okay.
Okay.
Character? Question mark?
I don't fucking know.
If the tensions weren't so high, Amanda's would be like, oh god, is that what I sound like? But you give this display. All of you who are watching, more specifically Alicia and Cal, since the 2 of you are observing the surroundings and Oren's more focused on the creation part of it all and making sure it stands still. The thing that is the most nervous, like when it comes to someone acting, there is, like taking action, there is a few sort of fine body movements that you can tell before they begin to shoot up. And that is the breath. The breath. Everyone needs oxygen to move fast. That is how the body reacts and pumps blood into key points. You're watching the breath of all of these creatures laying on the floor, all of these civilians, people brought from far and wide to this spiral pattern on the ground. It is like a wave that starts from the center of the castle, and you see their lungs lift up all the way across, and it just deflates afterwards, and you see this ring just continue to move up and down and around. They are so malnourished, they are so withered away that you can see the rib cages press and even constrict on times as their lungs are just gasping for air. As that goes around in that spiral pattern, another sort of goes around, another is a constant flow. But as Oberon is there, speaking these words, there is a breath that is no longer singular. It no longer acts in a sort of wave-like motion. All of them breathing at different tempos, at different speeds. Behind you, dust of smoke somewhere in the city behind you. A building destroyed. You're not sure what it is or how it happened. But nothing happens here. You expect something to rush out. You expect some, at least, acknowledgement of your presence. Nothing except for a boom and a crash behind you. Oberon, since you are further away from the wall, if you could roll a perception check.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm bad at this. These numbers are going down.
11. Okay.
This does not spark joy.
It comes from the western side of the city, and you saw nothing else since you're so focused. But that bang causes you to sort of jump, startled. You don't know what it was. But nothing reacts.
Did the things on the wall react at all to that? Okay, cool. So cool.
You can't actually see them from this point of view at the moment,
Okay.
but you can try and look for them if you want.
No, the reaction would have already happened, and they'd be back to just staring. So.
Oberon's just gonna kind of turn around and in a very like sing-songy way just start saying Tintava's name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see everyone else is looking over. The Maria Flores will look at you. What are you doing? Stop! Why? Why are you letting them do this?
That's kind of the plan, isn't it?
To call her here now? Oberon, you parade through singing her song around these corpses. Nothing. No reaction.
Okay. Oberon would we've established Oberon has mind link to Al, so would tell Al goes, I'm going into the castle. And just start stepping towards the door.
Okay.
Because there's
Can Oberon see
we can do.
Alicio from this point of view?
Yeah, they can. You've had a clear line
He's
of
giving
sight
you
on them.
a.
You can speak back to me, mind
Oh, okay, I forgot. Okay, so you hear. What are you doing? What do you mean? What do
It's the
you mean?
same
You're going
noises.
inside the castle.
You hear in your head goes, well, she's not coming out, so we're gonna have to go find her. Plus, I don't know what that noise was, but I don't love that. Any attention we can draw towards ourselves and away from where Kirill and Markovi might be, I'd rather that.
Okay.
And would basically start, like, skipping around and, would kind of try and, like, hop basically over the bodies in a way that like satyrs can and Oberon can, because Oberon has wings.
Sure. Can you roll an acrobatics check at advantage?
They will
once
feel
you go
that. Oh, is that what we want? I guess it is.
I'm rolling dog shit
no.
today, guys. I'm rolling dog shit today, guys. Cheers.
I don't know what that was supposed to be. I was like, is that supposed to be dog shit? What the hell?
Cheers. These are cookies I lovingly baked.
Oh, yeah, they look nice. So you see Oberon go through into the castle walls, just inside of the main
Not
entrance
far,
way.
just like into the entrance way.
Yeah.
You can still see them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we follow?
I guess I'm gonna move.
What else do we do? We don't have
The-
another option to look for her.
Yeah. I
yeah.
guess So I'm gonna move the. Is there windows? Like any?
There'll be large
windows?
windows, yeah. There's large
Yeah. Okay.
windows.
Bring him.
And I mean, the entranceway is probably pretty large as well, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
Okay,
double.
just
It's a double
slide
door.
in.
Yeah, but we still have to float over the bodies, because, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
Very small.
As you're watching Oberon jump and dance and, in fact, fly over all of these corpses that are on the ground, you're seeing the blades of grass that are around them being disturbed by the wind, being disturbed by the air currents that they're making. And these creatures aren't reacting.
Okay. But like the ones outside the gate did, right?
As you are now
opened
moving
their
further out, Cal, you had asked the question about the guards. You turn around to look up. You don't see any of them standing. You see some of them lying
Did he
down.
kill all the... Did he kill all the people? Are the corpses now?
They're all breathing.
They're all breathing. That doesn't stop them from being corpses.
So
Well,
one
all
the
of this is
top are laying
happening.
down.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry, go on.
While all of this is happening, can I check my pendant to see if Tintava's on the move?
You check the pendant, it's not changed. It's still pointing towards the building itself.
I also have demon sense within 120 feet.
Yeah.
That's too close for my comfort. If you were
Yep.
sensing shit, I don't...
You sense she is in the center of this building.
That doesn't sound like she's waiting for us at
In
all.
we go, guys.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Why do I feel like this is gonna be some Infinity Castle bullshit?
It is going to be. It is going to
No!
be.
No, do not
Will-
put ideas into his head.
I don't know
He
what
has
that
I
is.
enough
don't have to
ideas.
put ideas into his
Oh,
head.
don't
He
worry
has
about
himself.
it.
He has far too many ideas already.
I float us over the breathing corpses? Question mark.
As you are going across, you do see the Leonin Alejandro look down at one of the corpses, nicks them with his claw.
What's that for?
There is no reaction. She's not here.
Yeah.
She's not here. She's not in these creatures. We do not need to hide around. She's gone.
So what, do we rush?
I think we need to act as quick as we can.
Alright, well then this thing can't go any faster, so we might as well run at this point.
A message is sent to... would it be?
Bad. Messages are bad.
Eliseo.
You should go to the
Okay,
guild.
is it from Kirill?
You hear a message from Kirill sent to you. The dragon had just fallen from the sky. What is happening over there?
He's not fucking.
We gotta hurry.
We hurry. She's not here. We're rushing. Talk to you later. Keep Markovy safe. Get him out. Bye.
You head in as quick as you can. Looking around at the entranceway, it is just like a large castle entrance. Very sort of Gothic in style, with a bit of like Romanesque sort of features here and there. Quite in the style of more of your typical Italian I can't even fucking speak. Architecture, yeah. Just kind of danced around with the flowers kind of intertwined in the woodwork here. The stone itself is very sturdy, very strong, and this place looks very well kept, in fact. Outside of everything else, this interior looks perfectly lived in and well established. Now, the trail of bodies is the main sort of point of contention here. They shouldn't be here, and they are trailing in front of you and continuing into the center of this pull that you have from the necklaces that you are wearing. Now, Oberon, you know there are more floors to this place. There's where you used to live, the sort of your room, your parents' room. You know where everything is on the top side. Where this is leading you is towards the basement, towards the basement cellar entrance.
That's bad. That's not good.
When we rush past, can we disturb the spiral in some way? Because I feel like that might help us.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we can move out some of the bodies out of the way so they're not forming the perfect spot. Just like
And
a little kick to the side.
and also if we can maybe disturb some of the paint that's covering them.
Yeah, can like does prestidigitation do anything? Because it does clean like soiled.
Doesn't clean magical stuff though, and this seems to be magical paint.
Just move the bodies.
Yeah, just move them out of the way, make a little
Okay.
zigzag.
When we
pattern.
bought-
I'm kidding, sorry.
When we bought all the dice at Cal's family shop, did we also get an item that would
Yes.
make away with
Magical
life?
hydrogen.
Yes.
Because Oren's hair is super dark. We'd have to bleach it first to dye it. Do we still
Shut
have some
up.
of that bleach?
Because you probably wouldn't want to have an orange beard forever, since it is magical, you'd either cut it off or you would apply some sort of cleanser, I guess. You will have something at least to cleanse these sorts of magical paints if you wish to use something like that.
Yes, I
That
do
was
wish.
the most mischievous laugh from Arne ever.
Finally, the beard dye comes into effect.
Fuck yeah.
The most
Random
obscure
side
item
plot.
we've picked up.
Okay, You wish to use it to like extract some bodies and then erase some that's on them as well, some of the paint. Okay. Who is doing all of this? Because it's easy, but also people are running around quick to like look and do other things.
Oberon would be navigating, so probably not Oberon.
Okay, so Oberon is away.
Kel is faster than Oren, so
Probably task with Tabaxi. I would assume she's the fastest.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like Alicia's keeping up with, or trying to keep up with Oberon at least.
Maria will stay behind, grabbing what you've given her, and she'll just try and apply as much as she can. As she's doing that, her brother is going to just drag people and throw them to the sides as he's walking past. Just picks one up, throws them. Another one
Hear me out.
shifts over to the left.
Sprinkle in a little bleach into the holy water too.
Oh my God.
We're just making chemical weapons.
Yeah.
This is just chemical warfare.
Oh my God.
We're gonna make her drink
This
it
is
as
how
well.
guilds
Yeah.
started.
Make her drink it.
if it works.
Okay.
Fighting demons with a blend of holy water and bleed.
In a spray
Bleed.
bottle.
I wouldn't be surprised if Alicia has bleach on hand, but not the hair kind.
Okay, with this task given to the Flores siblings, they'll just do that as the rest of you are rushing ahead and trying to figure out where to go next. Because of your pendants that you have guiding you towards the closest demon, it all pulls you straight to where the basement entrance is. Now, the basement itself is a storage unit. The castle, it's not built for a king. There's not like a massive throne built for someone in particular. It just has a sort of large courtly space used for entertaining and for the masses. You bring people to the castle as a point of interest, almost like a town hall, but glorified in the sense that this is the place of stay of the person who rules this place. But there's no sort of symbology of they are lording over everyone else. They just so happen to have made everything and have sort of placed themselves in the nicest spot possible. But there is the storage unit, which is next to this area, the meeting spot, off to the right. Now, the wall to this and the floor entrance that guides downwards has been pulled apart. The stonework has been chipped away, and there is a more sort of curved entranceway rather than the sort of stairs that were there before. And there are bodies laced all the way down as well. As you get closer, though, the bodies are also on the ceiling. Arms just sort of dangling out to the side. Faces just open wide as they are seemingly stuck to the ceiling of this tunnel down. Because, Oron, you are leading the charge, the hole here has been widened significantly. It looks like it's about 15 foot in radius. Before, it was just a simple doorway for one person to walk through. Now it seems to be quite the tunnel. As well, the stone has all been cut away, and now it seems to have elements of flesh.
Great, we're going into a lair. We're going into such a lair. This is lair behavior. Great. Okay, cool. I feel normal. Everyone can probably see Oberon's like heckles just go up.
Amandus will look over. What the fuck has she done here? What is this? Sort of demon.
Flesh.
He's just dumbfounded by it all. The necklaces are pulling you into this hole.
We go down the spooky, scary hole, I guess. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a bad idea. I've given up on the design. It lasts an hour, I think. So I probably still look like Armandus, not that it matters.
Mm-hmm. As you're walking into the tunnel now, you pass that face that was pointing down and sort of mouth open and agape, as you just hear its breathing. As you're walking into the tunnel, you hear more of that breathing around you as the walls seemingly have the fleshy elements of people that have almost melted into them. You can also see the green sort of bile that would have been used to dissolve them and create that sort of lacquered finish to the tunnel entranceway. Almost like how some insects would use a type of spit to form the basis of their homes and barriers. This is seemingly using the same produce, that green goo, but to almost, in a acidic way, burn and create this tunneled system.
I hate to ask this, but this deep into the thing, does Oberon recognize any of the people?
You do. You in fact recognize the first person who's there hanging as one of the main sort of people would have looked after your father as well as your mother during their final hours. Probably someone who would have been even a nanny to you at one point, but they are just completely melded into this wall.
Oberon would take the frost blade and just whatever the easiest way to like mercy kill the person is, would just like as we go past.
You slice open the neck to try and drain them of their viscera to at least give them some peace. It only causes the breathing to continue in more of a gargled way as she seems to be connected into the rest of whatever this wall is. It isn't her that's causing the breathing. She's just a part of it. All of her system, all of her legs and body and torso seem to be constricted and melded into the rest of this fleshy wall. You have killed her, but she still continues to breathe because her organs work through other systems, other interconnected systems that are here as well.
Oberon keeps walking.
How about everyone else continuing as well?
Yeah, fucking disturbed, but keep walking.
All right.
Jesus.
Every tiny bit of innocence left, gone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Straight at the door to the flesh tunnel. You walk down into this space that should not be entered, and you are just hearing the gargling sounds, the breathing that is lacking, the squelching noises of breath, of people moving around, organs being traded and moved around to keep this space alive. I'm going to need each one of you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, baby, is this a spell or magical effect, Max?
No, this is just haunting.
Great. Cool.
Do you throw up check?
Oh boy, Arda.
Yeah, no, but this is in character. This is miserable. Oh god.
So, Cal, somehow the innocence stays. I don't know how, but you don't feel as the weight of this coming into your mind. You focus on other things. You try and keep your mind busy with other things in your head to not focus on these elements. But Oberon, you do the same. You have a task at hand. You're just focused on that, trying to at least bring peace and mercy to the people affected by this. Ulrin, Alicio, the two of you being people of at least holy prayer, this is the most unholy thing that you've seen ever. This is changing the laws of physics, changing what should be, what is so beautiful and pure into this tortured tunnel of just evil. There is no good here. There is no good anywhere. And going down this tunnel, you just feel that kick in immensely. The two of you, for the next hour, are frightened. So bear
That's
that in
fine.
mind.
That's fine.
That's fair.
That can be negated. Oh, good.
Yes. You can do things to try and negate them, but at the moment, you are both under that restriction. Also, the two of you move to stress level 1. So, if you could look at your resolve and move down to stress level 1, please.
Right. How the fuck do we do that again?
I didn't program that,
Yeah,
so you
just-
have to
just
just assume
Okay,
that
just
you're
keep it
there.
in mind. Okay. Let me read what that does again.
Minus D4 in saving throws, and you can give someone advantage, but you have disadvantage on something.
Okay.
All right. You head down this tunnel. Amandus will also roll. He succeeds. Clay will roll. He rolled a 12, which is not enough. He is also frightened.
The doctors and the believers are failing right now.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Delisa just looks like he's gonna throw up any second.
Maria and Alejandro begin to follow behind you after having moved some bodies out of the way. They are immune to being frightened and just move ahead. They've seen probably worse, unfortunately, being their way inclined. A question for everyone. Are you bringing the Spindle Nooks with you as well as the Fortify Golem? It is a tight
Do they
space.
fit down here?
They barely fit. The Spindle Nooks. The Fire Golem's fine, but the Spindle Nooks will struggle to move through if there is anything that creates a smaller passageway. This is sort of the biggest they can go through.
Did we just task them to start spraying holy water around the Spindle Nook?
I mean, we try and take them with us, no? I mean, the people at this point, unless we are up there to, like, cast something on them, even if they're, like, brought back, what's it gonna do? They're so, like, they're not gonna be able to, like, run.
Yeah.
Also, these people are melded into the war. This is not something we can cure.
I meant, like, end their suffering, but sure.
I mean,
That
but I don't
was the
even
next
think
thing I
it's-
was
don't
going
even-
to do, because
I don't even
I-
think that will cure it, though. Like, they're so melded into the thing, I don't think spraying them with holy water at this point is gonna help. I feel like this is a different...
it might wake them up, which isn't exactly a plus.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a suggestion.
But what I
Good
was going to
suggestion.
do is, I'd like to cast Spirit Guardians as I run through this, offer prayer up to Moradin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you say? What's the prayer?
Moradin, I beseech you, free them from this cruel fate.
Okay. This holy energy is beginning to cast around you. Are you making it radiant or necrotic? Because I believe you can choose between the two.
I only make it radiant.
Okay. This radiant energy bleeds around, and as you are walking through this tunnel, all of you are smelling the sort of smoke that is coming from this burn. You are now not only walking through a tunnel of flesh, but also smelling the burnt elements of it, as it's basically walking into a fireplace at this point. There is only one seemingly exit where all of the air is coming from, and that is now being covered as you're walking down with this putrid smell. As this is burning away, it continues to burn, and it is reducing the mass of the walls. But as it's going, you're seeing no wall, no stone. It seems to be flesh everywhere. You are essentially walking through a carved tunnel of a gargantuan version of a gelatinous cube. As the entire interior of this place, the entire underground network of the Harpily, has been completely replaced of any stone or dirt with this same flesh-like mass.
I hate that.
Cool. That's so great. Alicia throws up.
Fair. So fair.
Or begins slurping it up.
Oh,
Don't say that.
nope.
Sorry.
Nope. Nope.
I'm distancing myself from reality. I'm trying to cope here.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if radiant damage is doing this, isn't holy water kind of less painful?
We need that though. We need that though.
We got
Loki,
like
we need
50
that, though.
fucking bottles, though.
Let's
We
just
might
hurry.
We
Let's
need it.
just
We gotta
hurry
keep
so we
You
can
have,
get through
you have the
this.
spindle nooks, which you haven't really said
Yeah.
if they've gone away. You've kind of just said they're going to be
No,
spraying.
We have
That's what I'm
them. We're keeping them.
saying. If they
We are
can't
going.
Going further than this, isn't it? Okay.
Well,
We're taking them with us. The
You've-
walls are being reduced by the radiant burning, so they can come with us.
you've now learned that you can actually widen the pathway ahead.
Yeah.
Great.
You continue?
Yep.
Okay.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly so, yeah.
I would like to.
Everyone
turn
has
so
their
bad.
face masks on. Everyone is wearing
Oh.
proper PPE.
Hasn't taken them off. In fact, putting goggles on. Fuck this shit.
Okay.
This adventure's OSHA-approved forklift certification and all.
Can I get a marching order from all of you? Who's going
Oh.
first?
Oberon first,
What do you want?
I'm guessing.
Just so I
Because
know who's
Oberon
gonna
is
be hitting
navigating,
things first.
so Oberon first.
Okay.
Little.
I mean, considering the other two are frightened, I guess they'd be in between Oberon and Cal.
So Cal is going to
Yeah.
be last out of the party.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I'm guessing one of the twins is probably with Oberon.
yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
say
flank
Alejandro's
party
at the
with
front.
muscle.
So
Mm-hmm.
just making a note here. So Oberon, Alejandro. Then we have the people in the middle. So that would be Olrin and Licio.
Yeah, probably. I'm
Okay.
assuming
And
Oren
Clay.
would try to position him towards the front, but being slower, he naturally falls back a bit.
Sure. We'll say
Yeah,
you're sort of
Armandus
like
would probably
back.
be in with them as well.
Mm-hmm. So we have Armandus
And then
and Clay, since he's also frightened, to be right there as well. And then at the back, we'll have Maria, and then Cal at the very end.
Mm-hmm. Great. Cool. So fun.
and then the Spindle Nooks.
Spindle Nook right next to you, basically, Cal.
Okay.
Kind of following behind.
Do we have one or two with us now?
Two.
Two, okay.
Okay. Well, what is everyone doing as they walk down? Is there anything in particular you want to be doing, looking for?
Not
Testing.
looking at fucking anything. Not
Uh-huh.
touching fucking anything.
Okay.
Oberon is focusing on keeping a lookout, but if they see any faces they recognize, would basically just do like frost rapiers like straight through the
Sure.
skull. Just like,
Every single one that you recognize as a flash of memory from growing up here. People who would serve you food, people who would come to the almost as a court jester to entertain the masses on one of those evenings upstairs. Even merchants that you've seen who have been there for years, who say that they're only coming through for a day or two, but end up staying their entire lives because they enjoy it so much here. All of them just stay put around, and you sink your rapier into each one of them, trying to give them mercy. But as you pull your rapier free, each one of them still breathes in some unnatural way or fashion. You used your demon sense before, right? Now
yeah,
that you
I mean it's a
are...
passive, so
Okay.
it's
Well, now that you're traveling through, you sense her everywhere. And that includes everyone with the amulets. Your amulets now are just glowing around and have no sort of perceivable way of guiding you to a specific person, since this space is completely her. Seemingly so.
Oh,
Guess
do
we'll
we
go
want to
deeper
start
into the
spraying
creepy
it with
li-
this spin looks now, or
There's got to be a center to this.
okay?
It's getting denser. People who've been in Harpally longer. Outside it's civilians. Here it's people who would have been in and around the castle. And with the state of the bodies, it's been here longer. So I'm guessing it's gonna get worse the closer we get.
It's gonna get worse. Great.
Yeah, at this point, Oberon's gone like full like soldier marching forward, just like stabbing at the walls
Mm-hmm.
as we go through.
As we're getting closer.
Yeah.
Well, how much? How long does this tunnel seem to go on for?
No idea.
Frickety frick. I don't know if I should activate something that lasts for 10 minutes now or not.
No, don't do it.
We'll
We
say
don't
at the
know how long
moment,
it's
as
gonna
you've been
take us to get
traveling
through
down,
this.
it's probably taken you 10 minutes since you entered this tunnel.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Okay, I won't do it yet. Just holding his deck. Praying to
Well,
Nebula.
Mm-hmm.
Nebula
sure
can't find you
to,
here, Alicia. There
Yes,
is
she
no,
can!
there are no stars in the sky in the Feywild.
Okay, she was here before.
Arnie, you were saying something?
Yeah, I'll make sure to cast a warding bond onto Alicio in preparation while we run through.
Sure. How long does that last for?
For an hour.
You.
I'm keeping my eyes on our backs.
Okay.
So looking behind every now and again.
Mm-hmm. Perception check from you, Cal. Oberon, perception check from you as well. Both of you have advantage since there are others helping you. Okay.
Good and okay.
All right. Cal, with your 22, you can see the tunnel of sort of destruction that you've been laying in wait. Like some of you have been stabbing through, causing radiant damage. You can even see some of the two siblings, the Leonin and Tabaxi, are also kind of cutting away as well, just to test the waters with their own stuff. And everything is seemingly taking damage, but it's just this cohesive network that is not budging at all. It's almost like dropping a pin in an ocean. It's not going to feel a single element of this. You know you need to get to somewhere where it's going to hurt. And there has to be some point. There has to be some connective area where all of this stems from. You can even see there are almost like lines of the veins and the sort of arteries that have been pulled from people as their skin has basically degraded away. Even the muscle has folded and become part of the walls. The bones have all been pretty much turned to mulch. And the veins and the arteries are the only sort of thing left, the nervous system. And they are kind of just moving through. Not like they are moving through this like they're swimming, but more the fact that it's pumping still, and it all seems to be pumping into an area further below. It's pointing away, and everything seems to be dragging to that destination, wherever that is. It's definitely in a downward trajectory.
Just noticing that attack specifically targeting those things that seem to be pumping things. Does that yield any difference in result, or is it the same thing?
It seems to be everywhere. You could try and nick away at as many as you can, but as you cut into one,
millions.
you just see more, and you see more. There's hundreds of sort of veins and arteries, like the strings that connect us individually. This place is built on thousands and thousands of people. You can imagine that being stringed out. It's like a bowl of spaghetti.
No.
We carry on in
For
this
Oberon,
horrifying pit of evil.
as you're carrying on, you are now beginning to notice that in the floor, the tunnel that you're following, there is scrape marks. There is tissue that has been turned upwards. as though something has dragged itself through, wide and seemingly flat, as it's caused, almost like a snowplow has carved forward through. Whilst everything else is somewhat circular, this is seemingly on a flat axis.
Okay.
But continuing ahead, you go down further into the bowels of whatever this is, getting further and further from any light. It is getting pitch black at this point. Does anyone need lighting to see?
I think I do, weirdly enough.
I can
don't
give
think
you
I have dark
300 feet
vision.
of dark vision, boom. And to whoever else need, I think 2 more people?
Clay would need it.
I have Vigilant
and
Blessing. Does that give me it already?
Amandus would need it.
No, this is
No.
Eyes of Night. I have
Okay.
300 feet of dark vision, and I can share it with equal to my wisdom modifier, so +5 other creatures.
Amandus would need
Nice.
dark vision as well as Clay if you're using no lighting.
Yeah, I'll give it to Oberon and those two then. So you all have 300 feet of dark vision now.
Okay, just making a note. As you cast it onto Clay, you can see he's quite skittish, as he seemingly has the sort of fear that you have felt walking into this place. The faces that appear behind the sinew of blood and coagulated sort of arteries that are built up in areas. He is looking quite sallow.
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm not sure I will ever be okay after this. This is monstrous.
I'm so sorry we dragged you into this.
It needs... No, it needs to go. This cannot stay. I cannot let this stay. The people... Their faces...
Yeah. We have to put an end to this. This is horrifying.
Can you roll a d20, please?
What for?
Him
Because
freaking the
otherwise he
fuck out.
transforms into a giant monster thing.
And then we have to run very fast towards the enemy.
Very fast. Very quick. Okay.
Clay, and justice is that direction.
Starts going mental. Okay. You do see he's like... He has a shortness of breath on occasion as he's breathing in. But do you try and reassure him?
What helps me is counting. Something to focus on. Something that you know is certain.
Can you roll a persuasion check, please? At disadvantage, since you are frightened. Giving advice while frightened doesn't
That's
seem...
frightened.
I have
Doesn't in the
feature.
rules, but because you're frightened of this place and you're trying to give advice about how to cope, yet you're still frightened as well. Doesn't quite go well.
After the
Okay.
whole killing Helen Grimm in hell thing, you had mentioned that the craze sentiment thing could also be used for like the positive side of those things. It's never come up until right this second, but can I try to force Clay to feel, I guess, because he's panicking now, so I guess whatever the most opposite of that would be whatever is closest to calm. So maybe the opposite of gluttony, so like just feel like satisfied, I get, like just
How about you try the
I
opposite
don't know
of
what the
wrath?
exact... Yeah.
I
The
think wrath is
opposite
the
of
closest to being
calm.
agitated.
Okay, opposite of wrath is probably calm or love, right? Something like that. So let's do that.
Okay.
I like Ulrin's idea better.
Sure.
I do that.
Similar to a calm emotions
Yummy.
spell, you essentially manipulate the elements of emotion around him, that sentiment that he has, plucking away at the fear that he is currently demonstrating and feeling inside, and bring in this almost calm serenity to try and ease the pain of this burden that's on his shoulders, lifting the weight ever so slightly. There is also a danger of giving too much of a good thing, so you just sprinkle in a bit to try and calm those nerves. Can you roll an intelligence check?
Yes. If he's fighting me, I think he technically has to roll a wisdom save.
He won't be fighting.
By the wording, but that's fine.
Okay.
30, but...
Sure. With the two of you working together, although you did roll a nat 1, you're able to find an element of twisting the fear that was in his mind into being something more on a calming level. He's still under the frightened condition, but now he is not sort of driven into that sort of insanity, we'll say. It's not insanity, but the sort of deeper, darker elements of it. But you trudge along ahead. At this point, I would need Oberon to roll a survival check.
Great. I'm really not good at those. My wisdom is not great. I'm really not good at those. My wisdom is not great.
Okay.
Considering this is, where you're going, and this is very important, you may want to use your resolve feature.
To be fair, I also have Grim Psychometry. And technically as a blood hunter, I have advantage to track Fae Fiends or Undead. I've just never used it before. So I don't know what this qualifies as for the purpose of
not tracking
whatever
related.
the fuck this layer is.
No, not tracking related. Okay, with a 10, you navigate the group downwards. There is all sorts of growth in this area that's been established already. Something that becomes a little bit more apparent, but too late, is that there are mutations here as well. There is almost cancerous tumors that are growing against the walls. And before it's evident, this spray echoes into the space you're all walking through. And I'm going to need each one of you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please. As this pustule just exudes this hot air onto all of you walking into the tunnel.
I don't want to fail this con save. I'm using the result for this.
Are we good with the masks that we're wearing? Do they give us advantage?
They don't give you advantage.
No.
They stop the bad thing from happening, but they still do other things.
By the way, before you use your feature for rerolling, since this is a demonic effect, I can give you a reroll as a reaction. And you can add a d4 to that.
Does this work for this?
It does, yeah. Since
Okay,
this is a
cool.
demon.
Let's do that. D4 and advantage, right?
Just a reroll.
Okay. Reroll.
Wow.
Nice.
That's 20.
Okay.
Very. Oh, good job.
Goddamn.
Fuck you, no poison for me.
Robbie, can you roll a d20 on behalf of Clay? Brooke, can you roll one for Amandus? And then Leonie, if you could roll one for Maria
Oh,
and
gibbous-
Arne, one
gibbous
for Alejandro,
crass.
please.
Ooh.
Oh.
On my day.
Ooh, the NPCs are not doing hot.
They
The
got
Lord giveth and
resolved
the Lord
too,
taketh
right?
away
They're
right
very
now.
resolved.
They're so resolved.
Okay, so that was just Maria that
They're
succeeded.
NPCs, so they don't. They're NPCs, so they don't have full sheets, probably. I don't know if they have resolve.
Alessio,
No.
unfortunately, you fail as well with an 18. So, as this air sprays out to all of you, you're all going to suffer some acid damage. So give me 2 secs as I roll that. Dun, 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 dun.
This is fine. This is fine. I hate this lair. Worst lair ever. Worst lair. Worst
25
lair.
points of acid damage.
Ooh.
It's not good.
Alicio, you suffer an additional penalty. Everything that you have is reduced by 1, and it doesn't count as an exhaustion. Your AC goes down by 1, your attack rolls are reduced by 1, including your ability checks and saving throws are all reduced by 1.
Okay.
As this seemingly viscous like mist holds itself on you, and you just feel the weight slow you down and eat away in elements of your clothing, not destroying it, not destroying your armor, but making it harder to use it to its best potential. Now, did we say that Alejandro and Maria had masks? I can't quite remember.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we,
They are
Alicia,
not
we
fucking
fully
We
we
just
fully-
checking.
We made very
Also,
sure.
Alicia was in this party. Alicia would have been forcibly attaching it to them.
Just checking.
Is this a magical contagion? Do I think this is a magical contagion
Yes.
that Alicia is suffering from?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hand Alicia the elixir of health. Because it fixes
I think-
magical contagions.
Okay.
And I'd rather
Okay.
you not be suffering a magical contagion right now.
I
Doesn't
take.
help.
But where you said acid damage,
Yes.
is that negated on successful save or halved?
No, it stays. You just don't get the penalty of the -1.
So we all take the 25.
Okay.
Cute.
Remember, Alicia is currently resistant to all damage types. I take half of that.
Goodbye. Warding bond.
So I take.
12.
You take 12, I take 13, I guess.
Yeah, but I had 10 temp HP, so.
Nice.
How much? Hold on.
You take 2.
You still take 12. It's just counted against your temp HP first.
Yeah,
So
you
you
take
okay.
two real damage.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's good.
That makes it a lot better.
Yes, yes, it does.
38 for
Um,
me.
Did the
oh boy.
potion do anything?
It does, yeah. Rather than drinking it,
or-
you almost pour it onto yourself, like cleaning all of this sort of bile that is stuck to you. You do see that Amanda's, Clay, Alejandro, the 3 of them are all feeling a little bit more slowed down by it. And it seems to be incremental. As a game mechanic, if you are hit by this 3 times, you are restrained completely until it is all removed. They have 1 tag on them, and those of you that failed have 1 tag on you as well. But Alicia,
Would
all of you have succeeded because you've cleansed yourself.
does this like count as like a poison effect?
No.
Can I? Okay.
No, it doesn't count as a poisoned effect. It's seemingly like the ooze, whatever you want to call it, is grappling onto you and making it harder to do anything. And to remove
What
it, you
if-
can't cut it away.
Could I try pouring holy water on one of them?
You can try to. You can use one of your uses of holy water if you want. You need
Yeah,
to
out of
douse a
the-
full bottle onto it.
The
You-
22 I have on me only. I mean, they have their own.
They
I
have their
gave
own.
everyone like 6. He's gonna tell them to try to use it.
Okay.
To see if it works. Just one first.
Clay will grab the first one, trying to douse his feathers and clean it off. And you see it does work. It does seem to remove. So Clay's is gone.
Also,
But Alicia's
that count-
definitely gone.
sorry. No, go on.
Just Alicia is starting to freak out even more as he's just checking himself over multiple times as they keep walking.
As those 3 who are affected by it as well are pouring the holy water onto them, it does splash onto the ground as well, and you can see it burn holes into the flesh wall. Holy water seems to have the same effect as radiant damage in regards to the whole surrounding area as well.
Which means it's going to be useful on her, and we shouldn't just spray it everywhere.
Yes. We're gonna spray it all on her. We're gonna start with water bombing.
Just water balloons. Just...
If Oberon sees Alessio start to, like, panic more than he was already panicking about the stuff, can I, like, put my wing basically, like, around Alessio, between, like, where Alessio and the wall is?
He moves away from your touch, just slinks away.
Not trying to touch you, just, like, as a, like...
I know.
Okay, fair enough.
With this...
For the mechanic question.
Go on.
Because you said you get a stack if you fail. Does the stack go away if you cleanse yourself? Or does Alicia still have a stack against
No, cleansed. It's gone.
Okay.
If it applies multiple times. What you're kind of gathering now is that there may be some effects that are similar to this that can be applied to you, and you might have to cleanse yourself several times to not be restrained completely. So just bear that in mind. 3 times you get tagged, you are restrained. It does slow you down and debilitate you. Now, restrained isn't the end of everything.
But everyone's back to 0 stacks.
Correct. Yeah.
Good.
Correct. The tunnel continues. It just continues downwards. It doesn't seem to really ever end as you've gone down now. Now that you know to avoid these unnatural growths here, these tumors, these cancerous builds on the walls and the floors, you are more able to get out the way of them before anything were to happen. You can see the creatures that have formed these walls are all humanoid, some of them monstrous, some of them bestial. There is no seemingly line to what's been used here. Everything and anyone has been used. But the growths on the sides, these tumorous masses, some of them have like hair, some of them have teeth, bone that are just popping out, protruding in different parts. There is, from a medicinal point of view, Alicia, this is certainly a organic material that is being created here, but something that isn't purposeful, it seems. It seems to be a byproduct. All of this flesh, all of this life, all of this mixture has been creating these cancerous cells to rapidly grow, and they are as part of the demon, but they also seem to be another organism that is just growing from it, like a flower growing from a blade of grass that's been planted, just so happens to be blooming here.
Sure, that's the equivalent fucking metaphor for that.
Yeah.
Great, more things to be freaked out about. Does it seem to be working against the main system, like eating away at it, or is it just coexisting?
Rolling medicine check at advantage.
Oh, great. Isn't it wait, does the stress, is that for saving throws or is it for any roll?
I believe it's saving throws. I don't think it's ability checks as well.
Okay. Medicine.
Choose an ability check.
But that's the ability check thing. There's minus D4 on saving throws, I believe.
Yeah, you have
yes.
advantage on
Yes.
ability checks. So
Choose an ability to gain advantage in.
you can gain advantage in. But you already have advantage. Max already gave you advantage.
Yeah.
Ignore us. Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Do I want to reroll that? That's the question.
Does Alessio really want to find out? Is the real question.
Fucking no, not really. So.
Hello.
Okay. It seems to be coexisting to a point. But as you are traveling down further, the appearance of these are much more evident. The closer you get to whatever tunnel this is leading down to, has more of these growths, more of these abnormalities forming throughout this cave system that weren't intentionally made to be here. They have just formed naturally. So you eventually arrive to a point where this growth is just everywhere. And in fact, Oberon, since you are the one leading this, you see teeth and breath.
From the cancers?
Yeah.
Why are the cancers breathing? Cancer shouldn't be able to breathe.
It's just breathing now.
Oh, what did people born in June do to you?
Is it the same? Is it the same color as like the ooze that we were seeing that was like infecting people, or is it a different like?
No, it seems to be a different consistency if you're looking
Okay.
at it from that point of view.
Okay.
It's
Oh, we're
just on the
going to
side of
elect
the wall.
Not to tell Alicio that.
It's about 10 feet from the bottom and 10 feet up, covering the entire left-hand side of the wall. The mouth
I
is
think you
kind
can
of in
see
the
it.
middle of the walkway.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool. I'm gonna like use one of my wings and kind of poke it in between it to see if it reacts before I
Oh, you poke it.
No, like put it through, like as if it's a trip wire. Basically, try and trip the trip wire before walking through.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Does Oberon recognize the voice? Like the.
No.
Okay, Oberon's gonna elect not to speak to the cancer.
But
And
you
try
walk
to
past?
like move. Would try to.
Can you roll a stealth check?
I don't wanna. Why are we having to hide from the cancer?
Is this another doorknob situation? I swear to God.
I
it's
swear it's
another
gonna be another.
invasion.
It is. It's gonna. It might be the same
No,
doorknob.
it might not. It
We
might-
don't know.
I imagine it's the same. Technically, it might be.
You walk past it as it's kind of breathing. Now you can see this three-pronged tongue just lolling out to the side, licking the air that you were previously in before, but doesn't seem to grasp onto anything as you walk past. The rest of you still need to go past as well.
Great.
If Alicia
This
had
is super
any
cool.
skin exposed before, now it is covered fully. And he is trying to sneak past.
Okay.
We
Well, if-
should still have passed without a trace because it was recasted.
We've
Yeah, but
been
it's
down
been, like,
here so long.
Yeah,
we
they'll need to
won't have
recast
it.
it again.
Only
It's
10
been so
minutes.
long, and we should let them have some slots because we've probably been down
it's
here like
fine.
Oh, okay.
an hour.
I hate this.
Oh boy.
How far down do we want to go before?
It's just breathing every so often, tasting the air.
Well, the veins are still pumping downwards, so.
Who are you?
Oh, it's talking.
Oh fuck.
Don't talk to the cancer. Let's just keep. We should keep moving.
But I
Maybe
kind of want to
put holy water on it before the spindle nooks go through Cal. I don't know if it'll try and eat them.
So if we
It's
are
got
going
a lot
one by
of teeth.
one, Alejandro will be the next one. Who would like to roll a d20 for him?
I can run.
Go for it.
Oh, shit.
We're rolling so badly for them. They're gonna die.
But
He's gonna get eaten by cancer.
the thing is, does this thing even have ears to hold a conversation?
But
Like, this is a
apparently
complete-
noticed
This is a
Oberon
completely
somehow.
random growth.
Maybe it can taste sound. We don't know. It's magic demon cancer in the Feywild.
Yeah, checks out.
Maybe he can read minds.
As Alejandro is walking past, You can see he's like just staring directly down into this mouth, just like don't touch me. Shimmying down this hallway. The tongue is just lolling there in front, just moving and shaking in the air. And then you see all three and pull him into the mouth. Just begins to crunch down onto him.
Holy water! Holy water! Holy water! Holy water! I'm
water.
uncapping holy water and like
How much?
smashing it against the wall. I'm taking a bottle and just like smashing it against the wall.
Roll an attack roll, so that'll be a dexterity throwing. Or if you're using, well, it's the same, it's dexterity either way.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna roll an acrobatics. Because that's with and do I have
Are you
proficiency in this?
proficient with bottles?
It's just a straight dex roll,
Okay.
since it's an improvised weapon, which I don't think any of you have. 13, okay. You throw the holy water. Are you throwing us, or are you trying to put it by hands?
I'm just like smashing it on because I went through first, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just smashing it against the wall.
Okay, can you roll a dex save, please?
I'm good at those.
19. Do you wish to reroll?
Nope.
Okay. One of the other tongues grabs onto you as you slam the holy water in. You hear this as it feels the pain of the holy water. It's not enough to destroy it, as it now grabs you and is pulling you into the teeth that are being crunched down on top of Alejandro as well.
Can everyone
Hey,
throw
can I
holy
throw a bottle
water?
from the back?
At this point, Oren intervenes. I would like to try and just through strength alone, like with an athletics check, keep the maws from crunching onto my allies.
Okay.
You have radiant damage.
Roll an athletics check, Ulrin.
I do have that. On the other hand, these two are being eaten alive. And every single one of you also has radiant damage. Holy water deals radiant.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, we do that.
Okay, so what did you say?
Athletics check.
Okay, I do have advantage.
I don't like that this fight has been so much layer. That's not good for us.
Okay. Ulrin, you get in the way to stop any further crunching from happening as you get between the teeth and hold it aloft. You're going to take half of the damage, and the others are going to take the half as well, rather than the full damage. So that's 15. We'll reduce it to 7. So Ulrin, you take 7 points of piercing damage. Oberon, you will also take 7 points, as well as Alejandro.
Holy water go? Holy water go?
You throw holy
Holy
water.
water go.
How many more bottles are you throwing?
I'm throwing one.
Okay,
Me
Alessio,
too.
please roll a dexterity check as you throw it in.
Yeah.
Cal, same with you. Dex check.
I am holding it
Oh.
more wide open. So it's like, I feel like it's like throwing shit at a barn door at this point.
But it's also, the tongue is like flicking around, grabbing these people. It's not just like a singular spot. You're holding the mouth
okay.
from crunching, but they're still being like flung back and forth. So it's like trying to hit a key area of the target in this very tight space. Cal, you throw yours. Unfortunately, it misses and hits against the tongue as it just flings it off to the side. It burns into the rest of the tunnel, but doesn't hit this cancerous mass. Meanwhile, Alicia, you throw it into a key spot, causing the tongue to dissipate completely, dropping Oberon to the ground as well as Alejandro. The mouth, the teeth are still there, and Ulrin, you're still holding it up as best as you can. Can you roll another athletics check?
Okay.
The tongue has been destroyed at this point. 19. You can push yourself off of it and cause it to like close on itself. It doesn't have anything to grab onto people now, so as long as you don't fall into the mouth, you'll be fine. Or you can try and dislodge this sort of jaw hinge mouth that's been closing down. What would you like to do?
Free yourself. Free yourself.
Yeah, I'm just leaving.
Okay, you jump out of the way. just continues to bite there in the tunnel system, and the rest of you are just watching it as it grinds its teeth against itself. That bone sort of like nails on a chalkboard as it's just back and forth.
Is there a uvula to this thing?
No.
Okay.
It's just
So
teeth and a tongue.
Is it just basically blocking the path?
No, this is just on the side of the wall. You have to walk past it. It doesn't block the path any further.
Okay.
But you've pretty much disarmed it now, as you can walk past freely as the mouth is just there, breathing and chomping down in the air.
Okay, keeping a lookout for more tongues and teeth.
Continuing through the tunnel, you find the thing that you didn't want to see. More teeth. This time, it looks like malformed faces that are just poking through everywhere along the roof and along the sides. Just these like almost newborn faces as it's just fresh skin, but all of them have bubbles and boils across them as they're just pushing and extending outwards. You see noses, mouth, all very much like Voldemort, where it's just like sinews staped together. Some elements of them missing, like eyes and noses and whatever, but some of them are trying to resemble what looks like a human-ish face. Down this tunnel, there's about 100 of them, all just like looking down and looking around. The eyes just darting back and forth.
I need to say 100.
Yeah.
Can we have
too
the
late to
simple folk
leave.
start frying shit now, please?
We
Yes.
need them to fry her. Max is trying to get us to use our resources.
It's working!
For a fucking reason?
Yeah, to be fair though, none of this will hurt her.
Can I
Like, we can-
create a fucking, like, long cube out of my carpet because I have one more use of it and just go through, slowly moving it at least, just till we
Yeah.
get across the...
You can create like a sort of dome around you, like a tunnel,
Yeah,
and just follow that if you want.
Okay.
I do that.
Okay. You
Is it too
create
late to leave?
you create this archway in front of you, and use it as a somewhat canopy to walk under. The thing is semi-translucid. It's not like opaque from what I remember. It's still visible through.
Good question. Frickin' doesn't really say.
I believe it is. I believe it's just like semi-translucid.
It's made of like starlight.
As an
right?
action, you create 5 10 by 10 panels from that are 1 inch thick and can hold themselves in the air and last for 10 minutes. They must be connected to one another. Creatures standing on them defy the laws of gravity and can use them to stand on horizontal surfaces or even upside down. You and the allies stood on the carpet gain 1d4 to attack rolls and saving throws. As a bonus action, you can move the carpet, and the creatures are dragged along with it. You can use an amount of blah blah blah. It doesn't say if it's translucent or not.
Okay. Because it's
It's
like
up to you.
the night sky, I have always imagined it to be somewhat translucid, so not like opaque,
Yeah,
not like
a
a
little
wall.
bit.
Okay. It's kind of like being a cloud. It has like some thickness to it, but you can still like, if you were to glance close enough, there's something else on the other side. Okay. All of you following suit, going down, using this as your cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you are moving through, you hear the sort of squelching sounds of these heads like moving and trying to follow this carpet that's been formed. The voices peek out of them occasionally. Who goes there? What are you? Hello.
Hell no.
Are you
Make eye
going to be
contact.
joining us?
We're not talking to the reborn cats or whatever the fuck.
Nope. Nope.
Do you see them, brother? I do
What
see
did
them,
they
brother.
have?
Sister, do you also see them? I see them, yes. They are hiding from us. They are walking. Are they intruders? I don't know, sister. They could be. Oh, thank the Lord. Finally, an end to this suffering. Yes, sister, indeed. Are you here to help us? Are you here to free us?
Are they being honest in their questioning, or is this agitation?
Don't talk to the cancer.
I'm not talking to them. I'm trying to see if they're being forthright or if they're being
Insight check,
assholes.
please.
Yeah, it's at the cats.
Net 20. Yes,
27.
they're in fact insane.
Oh!
27. They don't seem to have like a mind for malicious intent. They don't seem to have a mind. They just seem to be speaking as though they see things on a more observant sort of point of view, rather than someone with intent and trying to deceive or trying to gain information. They're just talking with what they see.
Do we ask the cancer where to go?
I feel like we know where to go, right? Or has there been paths? Hasn't it just been one path?
It has just been one.
We
We
know where to go. Right? I mean, you can. Do we want to ask the cats?
I'm not sure we need directions, and this isn't a good idea.
Okay, I won't talk to them. Keep going.
Okay. You keep moving through without word or any acknowledgement to what they're saying. You better be quick if you are. Danger alerts. And, well, there's more to the party below. It looks like they've brought a friend, brother. Yes, sister, it looks like they have. Although a cage isn't one for a friend.
Let's go! Let's go!
You continue down.
Let's go!
You continue down and continue as the eyes just continue to look at you as you turn the corner and disappear from view. The place...
Did they have sentiment?
Yeah. They have sentiment.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yippee.
You... well, I love the concerned question. Do they have sentiment? The place is now getting very humid. You didn't really notice it before, but it was warm. Now it's warmer. And you are feeling where Cal, you had seen all of those veins and pathways for blood to pump to. You are now feeling where that sort of rhythm and pump is originating. That
That's good, right? That's a good thing. We're getting
the
close.
heartbeat
right?
as you now lower and lower. At this point, Alicia and Ulrin, you are no longer frightened, since it's been longer than an hour of you guys traveling downwards into this spot. And now it plateaus outwards, and you see a larger room in front of you where the heartbeat can no longer be felt in the walls as you were traveling just now, but now can hear it in front of you down this tunnel system and into this open space. And we're going to have a quick break, as we will have a quick 5-minute break, and we'll jump straight back into this nightmarish fucking hole. So, we'll BRB.
I have so many questions for your therapist, Max.
I
Like,
don't have
so
one.
many
I
fucking.
think
I don't think they're doing a good job.
This is great.
You need.
This is
you need
great.
a better fucking.
No,
therapist.
this is peak. This is peak. No, same therapist.
No, it's not. This is
horrible.
Same
horrible.
therapist.
No, this is
No
fantastic.
notes. No notes. Same therapist, please. No.
No!
Okay, BRB.
Fuck do you think it was?
Hello, welcome back.
Oh, I mean, scared us and didn't do
yeah,
it.
I did. I just gazumped you guys. Welcome back. We've returned from our break, where we are still in this flesh tunnel of hell, unfortunately so. So, the party has just arrived in front of this beating heart that is present within this large, never-expanding place of flesh and bodies and tumors and all sorts of weird, fleshy things. But there is a beat, a rhythm that is echoing through. And Oberon, since you are the first one leading the charge, you look ahead and you see what I can only really describe as a bulb of a flower. But the flower is not petals or organic in that sense. Instead, it looks like layers of flesh that represent seemingly a flower's bulb. All of it just wrapped over itself in different forms and patterns. But it looks like a flower that is about to bloom and open up its petals. But everything's closed at the moment. And everything, all of the flesh, seems to connect to it. And this entity, this bulb, is the moving back and forth. Can each one of you roll a stealth check, please?
Cool and good and great. That's actually not
Surprisingly
bad.
good.
Very fucking good.
Nice.
Okay, we're going to go through everyone to see
Okay.
what their
okay.
stealths are. Oberon, what's your stealth?
23.
23. Olrin?
15.
15. Alessio?
21.
21. Cal?
23.
23. Okay. And then if you could all roll again for the same NPCs as last time, just D20.
Frick.
Ah!
We're rolling dog shit for the NPCs.
Robbie!
Okay, so Clay rolled an 18. His stealth is poo-poo. Orin for Alejandro rolled a 13. Again, his stealth is poo-poo. And then a 7 for Maria, whose stealth is pretty good, but you rolled poo-poo. Then Amandus with, what was your roll? Oh, 8.
8.
Well, luckily
Also
his is okay.
Hey, who rolled the 18?
Hopefully that all averages out
Clay.
to atrocious, like bad, but not atrocious.
Yeah. Averaging out, it's above average. So you've done well overall. Can one of you roll for the 2 spindle nooks as well? They have disadvantage on their dex,
Robbie,
on their
you
dex checks.
roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Again,
That's
their,
much better
their
than it
dex
could've
isn't
been.
very good, but the 13 is a good roll to have. All right, so you all now enter this large, sort of oval-shaped room. It represents like an iris in how it sort of shapes out. So the walls to the left and right extend outwards and curve into a point, and then it seems to mirror on the other side. The bulb that's in the center, seemingly like the iris in the center of the eye. You enter without any sort of noise being made. But Oberon, since you are the one leading this, that previous trail, that sort of grind in the ground that you saw before, it seems to snake over and go on the opposite side of your point of view here. It just wraps around and goes to the opposite end between you, between the bulb and opposite. So the bulb is in between you and whatever that's been dragged over that way. But yeah, that heartbeat continues to beat through, and this entire system here, this dome-shaped iris, is fully formed, and you can see those sort of tumorous masses that are against the walls, but also just the fleshy exterior of people that are melded into it as well.
Oberon's
Right,
gonna
so-
mind link to Alessio. Maybe one of the spindle nooks should target the flower. Seems like it's controlling at least part of the lair, spraying it, injuring it. Would be a good jump. We should also fan out. And Oberon would kind of do the like slowly, but like the don't clump up kind of hand gesture.
Okay. Alicia will go closer to one of the spindle nooks and kind of wait for everyone to spread out first before kind of gesturing for it to spread a fucking flower.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe from above? So
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
might get
yeah.
some of the water inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just waiting so you guys spread out first.
Okay. So is everyone fanning out in this space now? Who's going where? Who's going left? Who's going right?
Can we get the battle map or
No.
no? Okay, cool. So
Who says
cool.
there's a battle map?
Oberon's gonna
Right.
go a little bit like closer in, and then around to the right a little bit.
Okay, so everyone's going right.
I'm gonna activate my wings and I'm gonna go up and to the left.
Alicia's gonna activate the aura of fucking.
Twilight.
Why do I have so many auras? Jesus Christ. Okay, opinion. Do you want aura of vitality where I can use a bonus action to give one creature 1d6 hit points back, or aura of life where you have resistance to necrotic damage, your hit point maximum can be reduced, and if you start your turn there with 0 hit points you regain 1.
Do you not have Aura of Hope?
No.
That's unfortunate. Because I feel like
Maybe have-
maximized healing would be very useful right about now.
I have Circle of Power, which can give us advantage on saving throws and against spells and other magical effects, if that's what you want.
How big is that?
30 feet radius.
I think I like the sound of the vitality better.
Yeah, I feel
The
like
heal?
Yeah.
healing.
Because I have other healing stuff. That's why I'm.
Oh wait, no, the life thing where you
Where if you drop to 0,
Yeah.
you return to 1.
0 you get
Okay.
1. Let's see.
I'd
How
do
big
that.
is that though?
This is 30 feet radius. It's
All of
gonna be
them
the
are-
same. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same as the Twilight Sanctuary thing.
If you
This-
activate it, will that expose us? Because we did just roll
Holy
stealth.
energy
I
down
feel like that's a
here,
very
yeah.
obvious spell.
Maybe hold.
I'm gonna
Alright.
really not out of that thing in a second anyway.
Just as a point of order as well, this bulb is huge. No one had asked how big it is. It's massive. In radius, it's 30-foot radius,
Mhm.
and it's about 50 foot tall.
Cool.
So it's
Good to-
massive. And this space is equally as big
Okay.
since it spreads out.
Cool, great.
I mean, you
Should
can
we
hold
push
your
it
action to
fly?
do that once anything happens, Robbie.
Okay. I'm
Or
gonna
something.
place the card, or I'm gonna at least put it near the spindle nook that's gonna be going up to the flower that has Guardian of Faith. So it fucking is in the area of the bulb when I activate it.
Okay. Whilst you're preparing all of this, we'll kind of go into the order of who's going where, and then you can go through what you want to prepare
Okay.
and whatnot. So, Oberon, you said you're going right. Ulrin, Alessio, Which way do you guys want to go? You can stay put where you are by the entrance to this tunnel, or you can move in closer. You are quite a ways away at the moment, so if you try to do anything or interact with people, you may be at a disadvantage since you are further apart.
Near
I'll move-
Oberon, at least within 30 feet of Oberon.
Okay.
I'll move closer, but while staying roughly in the middle of our formation, so I can help to either side.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So you'll just move a bit forward then. Okay. Cal, you're going up with your wings.
Up and left.
Are
Yep.
you summoning Janet or anything whilst you're doing this, or?
Are we thinking that's going to be disturbing anyone? This is because not holy energy, but it's sort of the next best thing. No, she can be quiet. I'm going to be summoning Janet. Yeah, she's going to be in the air with me.
Okay.
It's fine. That's fine.
Right. Alejandro and Maria, the two of them are going to go together. They, seeing as most of you are going right, those of you who are acting, they're going to go left instead. So they're going to go left. Where would you like Amandus and Clay to go? I'm guessing Amandus is going to follow you, Oberon, really. And then Clay, he can either stay with Ulrin or he can try and move up with Alessio. He doesn't really have much he can do in general, but he can try.
I feel like maybe he should
bring this
hang
poor
back.
dude?
I mean, we basically brought Hulk, hoping he'd become Hulk as a last resort.
Yeah.
We did
right now
also
we have Bruce
fucking
Banner.
warn him like 30
True, he
times
chose
with
to
like
come. He chose to
are
come.
you sure? Are you sure you want to So he did say yes.
So who's he best paired with? Who wants support?
Is this
I feel like
who
he's
can
the
protect
best.
them?
gone?
Probably
Ulrin.
stick him with me. I can at least protect him until things go dire.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll stick with that then. So he's going to go forward as well.
Can we get a graph of who's where? Because I'm very confused. low-key.
Oberon is
Maybe we'll
right.
get some Google Maps.
Oberon is right. Alessio, you're following suit alongside Amandus. So it's mainly the three of you moving up that direction, going anti-clockwise to the bulb. Going left, we have the two siblings, and the rest of you are either going up or going forward. That's pretty much it. Extending out to the sides, it's just those pairings, and that's pretty much it. So, as you all spread out into this formation, the Spindlenook is going ahead. Are you sending them up, or are you just going to focus on the bulb?
One
right?
is going to the bulb, right?
Mhm.
I don't know if we're sending the other one to the bulb. Are
I
we?
think we keep the other one for now, maybe.
Yeah, we
no?
keep the other one
Okay,
for now.
gotcha. All right. Then, as you're all spread out, beginning to see more sides to this flower in the center, it is certainly a flower. Those of you who are more attuned to nature can see the elements of a rose beginning to bloom. It's something odd because, again, those patterns, you don't see striations of natural plant life, but it is like veins bleeding through. In the very center of which it is a small sort of light that is kind of glowing with that heartbeat. It seems to follow the sounds. Who's concentrating on a spell at the moment?
Oh! No one?
Anyone?
Not right now.
Okay.
Nope.
The only reason I ask is I can't remember if Beacon of Hope was whatever Eliseo cast.
It's not
Okay.
active yet.
I didn't cast
Okay.
it.
But that heartbeat, as you're getting closer now, you're feeling it kind of hitting you because it is intense. If you're able to feel it earlier before you enter this cave, now it's starting to get more and more intense. Those of you that are flying either side, Ulrin, Cal, you wouldn't necessarily see it yet since you're flying up and it's a bit out of an angle. But Oberon, Elisio, the two of you going right alongside Amandus, you can see that groove in the ground has stopped on the other side of this bulb, and you can see it's open. This cage that you had seen brought by the dragon previously has been dragged down here, and it's been dragged by 3 people, and they look like people, but they aren't people. The reason I say that is because they are completely drenched in black. They are shadow in form and presence. And Oberon, you recognize the sort of forms that these creatures have, because you fought them before when you had entered the demon's lair, in the sort of trippy time-bending space that you went in.
Cool.
There are 3 of them there currently, and they are performing some sort of a rite that isn't going quite to plan. Can you roll an insight or perception check? Elisio, you're seeing these 3 shadow creatures, humanoid, some taller, some smaller, some wider, looking at the bulb and trying to interact with it in some way. With a 14, you can't quite discern what they're trying to do on the other side, but they are looking at each other with these blazing red eyes that follow the shadow. One of them, that seems to be in the center, looks identical to the one that you had struck, that was walking out of Harpley in that spiral staircase space that you were in long ago. And the 3 of them are just there, not seemingly noticing you.
Context?
In the mind link, you just hear, I recognize one of the shadow demons. We've seen these before. If it's not her, it's at least another demon. The fact that they're here is confirmation that there's at least something here. But they also could be setting off the amulets, maybe. A demon sense. Demon sense, 120 feet.
Entire room feels like demonic energy.
Okay, great.
There is the bulb in the center that is clearly a demon, and you know exactly who it is inside of this bulb of a flower. These 3 other creatures seem to be of a lesser kind and don't seem to be attached to the amulet or anything else.
Cool. Lisa just
mind,
kind of looks
it's
to
definitely her.
Oberon for confirmation to order the spindle nook to spray the.
Yeah, Oberon like puts a hand up where like everyone could see and does the like go.
Okay. You go with all of these sort of attacks. The spindle nook is the first one to sort of spray outwards with the water that they've stored inside of them, just scattering over this flower. As it hits, you see it drench over the top, but it seems to just part over and hit into the ground, which burns away. As it burns away, you now notice those 3 shadow figures are now alerted by something happening, and one of them just disappears altogether. Another reaches down towards the cage that was opened, and you see there was something in this cage that you couldn't quite perceive before because of the angle. But they pick up what looks like some sort of humanoid creature that is bound and tied together. Chained and shackled. You see a crickpod. You've only ever seen one. It's not the same one.
Why do they want a crickpod? Why do they want one?
It grabs it, and you see it's kind of holding itself there. The other one looks around. The two of you have called this action to take place. What are you two doing? Cal, you're going up. You'll be able to see them from your angle at least, so you have this sort of spring of an opportunity. What do you like to do?
Fucking shoot the one holding the crick pod. Why the fuck do they have one?
Okay.
Where did they get one?
Or do that. Yeah, you know what? Sure. The hand that's holding the quick pot, I'd like to take a shot. If
Okay.
I can. How far is it from me?
It's about 170 feet or so.
Well, I do have that one long range arrow that I picked up way back when.
Yeah.
I think that even okay, fuck.
You
It's
You don't have disadvantage for long range shooting to the sharpshooter.
Yeah, your range is also increased because of sharpshooter.
True. I'm just trying to find this because it also does something else. So this wind arrow, which one has double the range of normal shots, and it also, if it's larger or smaller creature caught within 10 feet of the arrow's path, it's pushed 5 feet from the path. So technically, by impacting anyone near them, it should push the two of them apart.
Okay,
So yeah.
go for it.
I guess I'm just aiming. If it goes perfectly, I'm aiming for the hand, and if not, then just trying to get in between the two of them, trying to push them apart.
Yeah, that's it.
For as little as that's going to do. Yeah, we're not risking sharpshooter though. Okay, I could have risked sharpshooter.
Yeah, that's how it
So
goes.
difficult. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's. We did say last session that we had stuff prepared for when stuff started happening. Does that still count?
Do you wish to have that to count for this, since you had time to prepare otherwise? Do you still want to go
Yes.
off? Okay,
Because then Cal would have shifted while flying up in the air, but
Yeah,
that's the
that's
only big
completely
difference
fine
for
by me.
Cal. So
you prepared it
that's
beforehand.
an additional D4.
It was just in case if
Cool.
circumstances have changed now since then. But
Okay.
you can activate that.
Is my card with the spindle nook then?
Would you have given the card to the spindle that was firing, or the one that stayed behind?
The one that's firing, because I want it to be near the
Yeah.
bulb.
You can activate it if you want. I don't know how it works.
How close is the spindle nook to the bulb thing?
To the bulb, we'll say it got within 30 feet to be able to get a good sort of spray on it.
Perfect, because this has 3 range feet. It's gonna spawn right next to the bulb or on top of it. Does it need to be on the ground? Hold on.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, any spaces. So technically, it can be on fucking top of it.
Okay. So you summon the sort of, what was it, Spirit Guardians, or what was the...
Guardian of Fate.
Guardian of Faith.
So, hostile creature that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or take 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. And the Guardian stays there until it deals 60 total damage.
Okay. Well, it will deal 60 total damage instantly as it just burns away at this outer shell of a bulb that is surrounding Tintava. As it burns into it, you see as the damage procs, the water that's still being sprayed from the spindlenook, the holy water, at the beginning it was kind of drenching off, but as that hit solidifies and almost cuts open some wounds, the holy water now presses in further and actually finds pathways in as it now burns the layers away. But just like an onion, you see layers just flopping off and breaking apart. You do need to damage it as you are applying some sort of holy water to actually break in past this outer
Gotcha.
shell.
Cool.
Okay, so that was...
Tape the holy water to your arrows, Cal.
Cal, since you are making an attack roll, you can make another one as well if you want to.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna regret saying this. Sharpshooter.
Always goes well. Always goes well.
Every time. 16.
Same guy?
Wait, where's 5 coming from? Yes, same guy.
Okay.
There's a d4 on top of that because I'm shifted. Sorry, 18.
18 just hits.
Yes. Thank you, being shifted. Okay. This one.
Ooh.
I forgot for 32 because I forgot the plus 10 for 32 points of damage.
Okay. At this
That is
point,
so
Dead on.
damage.
the first arrow knocked them backwards, away from the grasp of the crick pod. They hadn't been able to get a proper hold on them, so it just kind of loosens from their grip as they're pushed. You then sink the second arrow into them. Again, they're like shadow beings, so the bolts are hitting, they're dealing some damage, but because they don't bleed, it's hard to see how much it's actually doing to them. But it sinks in either way, and you can see like the wincing and the sort of pain in their eyes as they take the hits. But that was that. Anything else on the sort of surprise round that you have there, Cal?
I mean, since we're playing with the lovely stamina rules, I would like to just
Bonus action attack.
make another one for 2 stamina points.
Perfect, go for it.
That's just with the d4 added for 25.
Yes, that
nice.
hits.
And we're going to make this because fuck this dude in particular. We are going to use one of Oren's beautiful probing arrows, meaning if it has defenses against the following type of damage, Max, acid, cold, fire, lightning, the arrow will tell me.
No, neither of those.
Okay, would have been
But also
fun.
tell
though.
vulnerabilities if that helps.
Yes.
None. No
Yeah.
vulnerabilities.
Of course. And just normal damage for 19.
19, okay. Still a
No,
lot.
plus d4. Why does it not? No, forgive me. 23. Why does it not do the d4? Why is it bullying me? It's fine.
You got
It hates
73
you
damage to the guy already, just of these few attacks.
Fine.
Okay. Do you want to fly any closer or keep this distance?
Because I went slightly to the left, so I'd be. Can I just? I want to keep both the hole that the spindle nook is creating in the flower, but also these demon creatures in my sight. So I want to find a perfect position, like a perfect little triangle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You can find that. You have enough sort of elevation. You've got a bird's eye view on all sort of 2 targets to be in that sort of endpoint.
Nice.
Okay. Alicia, was there anything else you wanted to do? Because that was your bonus action to activate the card. You're muted, Robbie, or unless you're not talking.
Yep, accidentally muted myself
No
because I
worries.
was typing. So we are fighting, right, guys? Essentially, at this point, right?
No, we're running.
Okay, I will just, as an action, activate my Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay. Twilight Sanctuary activated. You are now protected from attacks
Well,
and influence.
wait.
Wait.
Do we
Wait.
want protection or do
Or
we
damage.
do I do the thing? Brooke, opinion? Wall or
This feels like
Maybe
we're supposed to
tell a
blitz
little
the
bit
encounter.
more.
because I can cast Wall
Do
of
we
Light.
think? Do we think the petals are like a mega magic shield? Though is the question.
My thought process, group decision here. Wall of Light, I can create it to go around the bulb, and it deals 4d8 radiant damage on a failed Constitution saving throw, or half as much. And if they fail it, it's also blinded. But I don't think that fucking matters. I think the radiant damage matters a little bit more.
Yeah,
It's like
sounds
a
like a good try.
constant radiant damage, so we can just fucking water bomb this shit.
Yeah, sounds like a
Or
good idea.
temperature. Okay. Wall of Light.
But assume we can still attack
Around
through it, right?
It's
think so.
like it's kind of like wall of fire, so it only
Yeah.
counts for one side of it.
It's
So,
semi-immaterial. It just kind of does the eminence effect.
We're
yeah,
putting it in an air fryer of radiant damage.
Technically, also, until the spell ends, you can use an action to launch a beam of radiance from the wall at one creature you can see within 60 feet of it.
Yeah.
Make a ranged spell attack. They take blah blah damage, but the length of the wall gets reduced.
Yes, you
The
cut away a
length
panel and
is
shoot it.
60 feet long and then 10 feet high and 5 feet thick.
Okay, you'll be able to cover two sides. Which sides would you like to cover? You can cover like the south and the east side. You can cover the south and the west, north and the east, whichever way you want to do. But because it is a 30-foot radius, you can basically cover one chunk, if that makes sense.
Maybe cover in between the tree and the flower.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Just
the
as a
northern
reminder, the
side.
creatures can and objects can pass through it.
Yeah.
So it's not like a solid.
Yeah, it's just like a
material
beam of
or
light
anything.
that is emanating.
Yeah.
Okay, damage. Do you want to just roll some damage now since it appears?
Sure. It makes a con save, I
fails.
guess.
It's a stationary object.
Technically,
That's above average.
yeah. I'm just
Okay.
wondering if I should do the stamina thing
Would
because I rolled an
you?
8.
You could if you want to.
Just gotta quickly see how that goes. Is it 2 or 1?
Not sure, can't quite remember.
Let me check.
It'll be in the offensive
It's
tab.
one.
Pain.
One.
Yeah, so
One.
1. So I can roll a d8 again?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
For another
Nice.
7 points of damage.
Just for my
so-
reference, are you going to be targeting the north and the east since they're on the north and west? You can choose a combination of either two. You are on the east side. You're going right. You're going anti-clockwise.
Okay. The one.
North is
not-
clear. Do you want it to go to your side as well, or do you want it to go onto the other side?
Other side, I
Okay.
think, because I still want to have a line of sight of. Because I believe the wall does block line of sight.
You said before it doesn't.
But Cal,
Creatures can pass through it, but I believe it does block line of sight. I just don't know if it's on both sides. This is a long ass fucking spell, guys. I'm just gonna post it in chat.
Here we go.
Fucking.
Welcome to D&D, where you spend most of your combat reading spells.
it's reading
Ignore
and
the
math.
attack.
Oh lord. The
Blocks,
wall blocks line of sight. Yeah, it's there straight away.
But creatures and objects can pass through it.
Yeah, so it does block line of sight. So you want to cover the
10
north
feet
and the west
high,
side,
5 feet thick.
opposite you.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. And where the fucking fuck-ass shadows
Yes.
are.
Yes,
But
they wouldn't be
Cal should
affected
be
by
able
the
to see
damage
over it.
because you're pointing it inwards to the ball.
Yeah.
So it's just the bulb that's receiving damage. So you're basically attacking it from the south, from the north, and the west now, as it's just being burnt
Yes.
with holy radiant energy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Alicia? Do you want to get closer? Do you want to get further away?
Fuck no.
Okay.
I get as close away from it as possible.
Sure. All right. That was that. Oberon, you have a moment to react. You kind of like initiated the whole thing to begin with.
I said I would prep that to down that potion. Does that count as what does that count as? for
It's
the
a pre
purposes of
thing.
this?
It's pre-ignition thing. So if you want to do it, you can. You don't have to though.
Yeah, I'm going to. I drink it. Nom nom. And then I'm going to. Can I see the demon that Cal was shooting at?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And we still haven't rolled initiative, right?
Nope.
Okay. I am going to use it, and I'm going to shoot at the one that the same one that Cal was shooting at.
Okay. 19 hits. Oof.
Nice.
And
Nice.
again, because multi-attack.
Oh,
Oh, let's fucking
nice.
go.
that's a crit.
You think?
Okay.
Okay.
See, it has a crit effect, but does it work on the bulb?
That's the question. Let me check.
Well, you're attacking the.
Well, I'm not hitting the bulb. I'm hitting
yeah.
the shadow thing.
The shadow guy.
Whenever you land a crit, it has to make a con save.
Can't save. Actually, all right. 22.
Yeah, it succeeds.
I don't like that there's no battle map. Why isn't there a battle map? This doesn't make any sense. I'm scared.
Anything
Okay.
else on your
Let's
turn,
close.
Brooke?
Us. I don't think so. Bonus action. I'll imbue the I should have done this first, but I'm a moron. I'll imbue my Hemocraft
Okay.
right onto the Heartseeker, so it will be a d6 of lightning.
Make a note of that so you have it for next time. You've
Yeah.
activated lightning right. Excellent.
Ow.
Nice.
You can
Oh, that was against you.
since you wanted to do that, I'll allow you to add that roll to the damage that you did on the first attack. Because it is the first, or is it every attack?
I think it's everyone.
Okay.
I'm just a moron. I didn't think to do it first.
Then you can add it. It's fine. Since
4.
that's what you wanted to do. And I know there's a lot to keep track of. And then the crit one as well, so it'll be 2d6.
Also 4.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Every damage helps. Seek Heartseeker arrow. Do you go closer or do you stay back? Do you do anything else?
I will kind of do what Cal's done and go up a little bit. Not a ton, but like maybe 10 foot.
Okay.
I'll go about 10 foot up and maybe like 5 foot forward, just so I'm a little bit in front of everyone else.
Sure thing. For Olren, you can't see what's going on at the moment, but you can see your allies. And since you saw Oberon sort of give the all clear to attack, what would you like to do in this instance as well? You can attack the bulb if you want to. You see the Spindlenuk spraying. Is there something that you want to do from this distance?
How close did I get to the bulb?
How close did you want to get to it? The Spindlenuk is within 30 feet. You could get right next to it, or you could be a bit behind the Spindlenuk. Up to you.
Ideally, close enough to walk up to it.
Up to the Spindlenuk.
To the bulb.
Okay, so yeah, you can be right up to it if you want to, if that was your intention originally.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just going to since I mean we haven't thrown initiative, but the combat has started, so do I get the starter effect from the Heart of Artifice?
Because this is a surprise round, I don't believe it will count for surprise. It would have to be when the initiative is rolled. So not quite yet.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll just do without that for now, and instead I will use my action to start up another Spirit Guardians and walk up to the thing.
Sure. Does it take damage when you walk into it first time? I can't quite remember.
Yeah. When it first enters the area, which means it also takes damage if the entire area enters it, basically. And then when it starts its turn there.
Okay, go for it. So roll for damage as well.
Okay, that is... Give me a second. For now, I'm going to put this on and damage. Also, it gets to roll a wisdom save if that is a thing that happens with the bulb.
Okay, just roll damage.
Okay. 13.
13, nice.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Yeah,
You
burning
could
away.
use the stamina thing if you want.
True, we got an 8.
Yeah, good point. I'm going to spend a stamina point to roll another d8 on that.
Nice. Oof.
And another.
Another one. Another one? Wait, can you do another one?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
keep going up to my proficiency if I remember.
It just keeps exploding the
Yeah.
dice. So very nice. Okay. So that's with your Spirit Guardians. How wide is Spirit Guardians? Just remind me. It's 15 feet from you, or does it extend
15 feet
further?
emanation, so everything within 15 feet of me.
So you basically hit the southern side of this bulb, essentially, because it is longer than you can reach to the others. Okay, anything else on your turn?
Yeah. And while that's going on, I will also pull up the Unforger, and I'm fairly certain this thing isn't a construct with being made of flesh.
Yeah.
Does it count as having armor of any
It
kind?
is, yeah, it is
Probably
technically
not, right?
armor. No, it is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a shell.
That-
It's, yeah.
In that case, +2 attack.
It hits.
Right.
Nice.
And damage. 19.
Nice.
And quick question.
Yes.
Since this entire thing basically counts as armor, if I were to use the feature that basically breaks apart armor, would that help me in this case
Yes, it
with
would, yeah.
breaking through?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll
You also
expend a
did roll an
charge
8
of...
as well.
Yep. Can I do that multiple times a turn?
Yeah. It maxes out on the instance of one attack, but if you have multiple attacks, you can keep doing it for those.
Then we'll continue blitzing the thing. This is bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Right.
Very nice. Anything else?
And I'll expend a charge of the Unforger to break apart its armor. And,
Okay.
I mean,
So
nobody's
that's not
around to see it, but the Unforger basically cracks. The hammer cracks and spews forth this small flood of lava that mostly clings to the hammer but splashes onto the area hit and burns it apart, makes it brittle, and eventually breaks it.
Very cool. You are now breaking apart so much of this side of the flower that you are now beginning to see that light in the middle, but take form of a silhouette that seems to be humanoid in form. You can now begin to see, as the curtains are being drawn, more and more of what Tintaba truly is. But you haven't quite gotten to the core yet. You're close, especially from this side. And it seems to be orientational. Every layer protects one side individually, so you are breaking through on the southern area. Meanwhile, as that's your go, from the west, you see...
I also take some fire damage.
Gotcha. Alejandro, you just watch this geyser of flame burn towards the bulb as they use their sort of arm cannon that they wield, this large battering ram of a dragon head, and this flame just fires upwards. The flame is almost liquid as it drapes over to the other side and burns everything. Robbie, if you could roll 10d10, please.
What?
That's many d10s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
64.
Oh, damn! That's good! There's 3 10s in there!
So that's...
Bro's killing it!
So it attacks that side, but
Fucking get
also
'em.
some damage ends up going on to the north and the eastern side as well. So that'll be half of that. So 65, and then
These
half is
fuckers know how to fight her.
20,
Mhm.
32. Okay. Damage is being made by that arm cannon. Then
think.
Maria is going to rush as fast as they can. Cal and Oberon, the two of you looking into that area. Alicio, you're more focused on the wall of light and everything else towards the bulb. The two of you have directly attacked this shadow demon. You see Maria in a flash rush over as quick as they can. Wings extend from their back from the dragon armor, and you just see like small, almost like little jets, like engines, just burn with flame and push her forward towards them, the twin double-sided scimitars in hand, and she just rushes over towards the one who you've been hitting previously. As she rushes in with this blitz of speed, Leonie, can you roll an attack roll, please, a d20?
Well.
Okay, that will hit. Can you roll 5d8, please?
I sure can. 22.
Okay. As she goes in with the blades, she slices outwards in this arc formation. There is another shadow creature just outside of her range. You see a line of flame just like fan outwards. Can you also roll an extra 5d6, please? As this fire just emanates outwards like a wave.
Barely less. 21.
Okay. You watch as after you attacking them and them attacking into this one individual, you'd see the shadow just crumple away and just burn. As this larger shadow just vanishes from sight completely. Its head turns towards Oberon, seeing you again after a very long time, and the fire just engulfs it and it disappears. Destroyed in this instance. Meanwhile, there is another one still behind, and there is one that has vanished that you don't know where it's gone to. Amandus is going to follow up with the attacks that Oberon was making, rushing in as quick as they can to help whoever this is that's captured, but also shooting away with his own hand crossbow. Brooke, if you could roll a d20 on his behalf as well, please.
Lovely. I'm gonna roll shit.
No, don't say. Why would you
I
say
rolled
that?
shit.
You did
Why
roll
would you
shit.
say that?
I've been rolling shit for him the entire time.
Yeah, you have. Okay, that one will miss. Can you roll again, please? Since he has multi-attack.
And you roll
I
so
will
well.
roll well.
You roll so well.
I
See?
rolled okay.
That was decent.
Not enough, unfortunately, with this bonus to hit. Both of the bolts just fly. This creature seems to be much more nimbler as it dodges out of the way, missing the bolts completely, as you see it cracks its knuckles waiting for someone to get closer. That is the end of all of these movements. I will ask all of you to roll initiative now, please. There is
I have advantage because
from the heart as a round begins. At the beginning of this round, if anyone is concentrating on a spell or an effect, you will need to roll a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 20. Otherwise, you will fail.
That's so fun.
That's a... Yeah, I get a d4 on that, so I succeed.
Oh, wow. Reroll.
You do
Last
have
reroll,
a resolve, don't forget, that you can use
which is an auto success.
No, but
if you have
No,
it.
I
Stress le-
don't.
But
no, that's
I'm on
stress level.
stress level 1.
Okay.
They have minus 1d4, in fact, to saving throw.
All right.
Hold on, I do reroll. Hold on. Maybe.
But that's a good point,
No.
actually. I need to deduct a d4 from my roll.
Isn't that exactly 20?
No, that I had 19 plus 2 minus 3.
Oh.
I
shit.
thought plus 4. Fuck.
This is bad. This concentration.
Not
Yeah,
good, not good,
is-
not
I can
good,
still
not
use
good.
my reaction to reroll that. So I will. I mean, it's plus 1d4, minus 1d4. I feel like that washes out. Okay, net 20.
Maybe it doesn't wash out. Okay. So it is just Alicia, right, that loses concentration?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Well,
Very.
did some damage, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
for sure. Okay, so we're going to go through the initiative order briefly, but we're going to do something else just before then. We'll do the initiatives just to get it written down on paper, but there is a layer action that takes place. So, first, 30 to 25. No one?
No.
Okay, that's Maria with a 27.
Ooh.
25 to 20.
And 24 for Cal.
Oh, nice. Okay, 22-15. No one.
I have a 17.
Okay.
I didn't roll
17.
great for initiative.
2 seconds.
Live till the end of the round, guys.
I'm healing myself on my turn.
15-10.
10 exactly.
Okay.
5.
I'm not last, it's just a healer.
Why would you say it like that?
10 was Ulrin, no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 10 to 5, 5 from you, Alicia, no? Okay.
Yep.
Am I missing anyone? I just need to double check. Would say the Spindle Nooks go at the end of your turn, Alicia, since you are sort of
Oh,
commanding
man.
them. I feel like there's someone missing.
I'll make them suffer because of me.
By the way, just to set it on camera, Jen is going to be acid for this combat.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's a lot of people initiative, but we got through it. Okay. So, with the initiative beginning, you feel a rumble beginning to shake on the ground. Ulrin, since you are the closest to the bulb, you see the light that is flickering, that heartbeat that seems to be the origin of everything that is taking place here. There's something that happens where the light grows brighter. And for a split moment, within this bulb, you swear you can see there is someone else in there as well. Someone with their hand extended upwards like they are rising out of the ground. Can you roll a perception check, since you are the closest, to see if you can get an idea what is happening here? 13? Okay.
I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Good choice.
Big number.
Ooh!
Big number.
Now, could you roll a history check at advantage?
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
bigger number. Massive, huge number. Massive, huge number. That's okay.
Good enough. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe.
You see...
Give me a second, I might still have bullshit.
Excuse me,
Oh,
I might have
bullshit.
bullshit.
I'm getting used to this stuff, okay?
Actually, according to the encyclopedia,
Thinking about it, right, I need to announce luck before I roll, right?
You do.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
But you can do that next time if you want. So, you see inside here, there is a spindly looking, long-limbed, feminine, ethereal figure that's there. The only reason it's ethereal is because that light is shining from their core and creates this almost translucid look to the outer edges of their skin, to where you can see the veins almost showing from it. Their skin seems to be almost paper thin, but they are long, lively, and resemble almost a fae on steroids. Long ears that exude past and drip down past their shoulders. Long fingers that extend past their kneecaps, going down onto the ground. Their neck is ever so thin, but beautiful in the sense that it's like a wine glass with the stem so thin, but the head larger than the neck could probably hold. But the other thing that's in here, that's a statue of a feminine figure with a hand reaching upwards, with nothing in it. It's just an open palm, but it's buried in the ground. You're only seeing the torso upwards. Now, because it's all sort of layered with these petals, it's hard to see what it is truly, but it's certainly a statue. It's certainly made of stone, and everything is certainly moving. As the rest of you watch the center of this platform begin to twist and spiral upwards. As it is spiraling and moving, I'm going to need each of you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Love those.
About to be another fucking staircase. Oh! Look at you with your 16. Very proud of that.
Yeah, good job.
That's the best dex save I rolled all game.
Okay.
Okay,
All successes. As this spinning is taking place and you are feeling the room spin with you as well, it's almost as like the bulb is creating this spiral pattern and it's rising upwards like it is a inverted funnel. As it's rising, you feel everything rise up with it. Those of you flying, you hit the ground because the ground is being lifted as well.
We're in an
You
elevator, great.
are rising up fast. And as you're rising, it is a fast rotation that is taking place as almost like a pot, like a pottery class, the clay that is being formed in the center, it's almost like it's being pushed up into this almost upwards trajectory. It's being made thinner and thinner towards the top as it goes. What do each one of you want to do? We're not quite in initiative just yet. You are currently trying to hold on as you are spinning in this room and being pushed down to the ground. These shadow figures are still around, but they are also subjected to the same effects here. One of them disappeared. You don't know where they are. The other one that is visible next to the crick pod is pushed to the floor and is just gritting their sort of teeth as well. Is there anyone who wants to react to this?
Can I, like, grab... I guess Armandus is probably closest to me, right, of everyone. Can I just kind of grab his hand and basically try and keep above the ground, just kind of fly upwards, just to kind of keep us orientated
Sure.
and not on the
Being
ground as
spun.
it's spinning in circles?
Okay. Can you roll a athletics check to see if you can fight back
I'm
the sort of
good at that.
speeds as you're lifting someone else with you?
I'm bad at that. I'm terrible at that. I'm real
Wow.
bad at athletics. I am a dex character. I have -1 strength.
Okay. You grab Amandus, but as you reach out to him, you are also subjected to the G-force that you're experiencing. You can't quite fight the gravity pushing you down and this heavy weight that's pushing you up at the same time. And you are just left there with him, just holding on to him so the two of you don't go away from each other, but still, you are still being pushed in this motion. Anyone else wish to try something whilst this is all going on?
Question?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see inside the bulb, the figure, or no?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 20.
You can see the outline of them. From your POV where you are, you've dealt some damage to the wall, but not enough to see the sort of details as Olrin is, and he's much closer as well.
Okay. Don't know if this will work, but
Mhm.
might as well fucking do it.
Give it a go.
Can I try to do rack on it?
A what, sorry?
It-
What?
It's a spell.
Okay.
They must make a Constitution saving throw. DC is 20. Blah, 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 blah. Or be afflicted with excruciating muscle spasms for the duration. A creature affected in this way has its speed halved and rolls attacks with disadvantage. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. On success, the spell ends.
Okay. What is the wording on the sort of targeting? Target you can see?
Creature that you can see.
Okay. It is currently blocked by other things. Does it specify how it's cast? Like if it's a line of something, or is it just plop?
Just to choose a creature.
Choose a creature within range that you can see.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll allow it. Okay. So it's a con save.
Con save, yes.
Okay.
I feel
And
like
hold on. Can I do the thing that gives them disadvantage?
Does she have a plus 15 on Constitution? If she does, that would be a bit rude.
I could try to roll to get them to roll with disadvantage, but I'm just gonna use the nebulous deck thing to heal Oberon, if that's okay, because
Okay.
I've cast a spell.
Yeah, yeah.
So you heal for 2d8.
I'll take it.
14.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. They fail the saving throw.
Not
How
the
long?
plus 15.
How long does it last for?
Hello, duration?
And is it
Up to a
concentration?
minute. A concentration up to a minute.
Okay. You cast a spell, and Ulrin, since you're the one who sees her the best, you see her fold forward, this creature that had paper-thin skin, just reach into their head and just begin to shake their body around. As they are shaking themselves, the entire structure that you're in also begins to wobble back and forth. You are hearing stone break off into areas. At this point, because you are going directly up, you see light quick. As you now emerge upwards, you break through the castle of Harpily as this fully formed gelatinous space is now breaking into the surface, and you watch as everything that you had grown up with, Oberon, all of the house and homesteads, the rooms, everything, the kitchens, the bedrooms, even the sort of courtyards in the surrounding area, burst outwards as though it's like an explosion from below, caught in slow motion and held in gelatin, as the spell that you had cast, Alicia, has caused this spasm of muscle, and it just goes sporadic as it bursts outwards. The spiral spin in the center continues to wrap upwards as this point becomes almost like a mountain in the very center. The heartbeat shakes again. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can maintain the spell?
I meant more like to slow it down, not make it freak the fuck out. But
know.
yeah.
It was going to burst through either way because it was right to the surface. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
You
nice.
succeed.
But it's a minus d4.
Yeah.
How is that a nat 20? Oh no, it's just a
It's
success.
not.
20.
DC's 20. Sorry, dude.
The
Fuck!
audacity of that die.
The concentration fails, but as it now emerges up to the surface in full view, you see that spiral formation that it was spinning before create this almost wax-like pillar in the very center. Those of you are scattered around this pillar, both up top close and some of you down below. Those of you who failed your dex saves, you are kind of like scattered around. Each one of you succeeded, so you can place yourselves wherever you like when we start next session with a battle map. But as the spell continues to linger, you, Ulrin, since you are the closest, see the petals open upwards and they all fold away.
Wait,
Yes?
sorry. Does concentration checks count as saving throws?
Yes. They are
Oh,
saving
okay.
throws. The petals open upwards, and Ulrin, you now see this Tintava in the flesh for the first time. She is about 15 foot tall, taller than she was before Oberon had known her. This is her true form. Spindly, long, lively, blank white skin that has gone completely translucid towards the edges of the skin, showing the almost underneath organs that are pumping. There is not even a heart there. The pumping that you're hearing, this sort of connection, is her bottom half, her legs, completely tied to all of the hearts of every creature that has been around and held within this hold that she has. Every piece of organ, every heart has been drawn here under her feet, and it is just pumping away. As she just looks over. You're not supposed to be here. And I will gladly show you the way out. Or join me. And you see this green bile just drip down the side of her mouth as her tongue begins to loll to the side. It just oozes. The tongue continues to roll out and continues and wraps around her body like a scarf as you just see it begin to flicker with this green bile at the end of it. Please join me. And that's where we're going to end today's session. And we're going to pick it up next time.
You still owe me a reaction to this. Everybody else gotta do it.
What would you like to do in this moment then?
I want to put a flaming crown on her head for
Sure, go for it. So what does it do? Remind me.
It's not a save, she just gets it.
Yeah.
Basically, this lasts for a minute. She can't hide from me. All her concentration checks and wisdom saving throws are at disadvantage. And she takes fire damage on the start of every turn.
Okay.
Nice.
So, yeah, basically, as this... Also, since we rolled initiative at this point, I'm assuming my effect goes off.
It will, yeah.
So with her standing there, taunting, I'd like for Orin to finally grow in size until he stands not far from her, dwarfing her even.
Okay.
So desperate to rule, here's your crown, and snap it onto her head.
Mm-hmm. Just burns away into her skin, but she just smiles with it on as it just crumples up into this overly exaggerated smile across her face, and her eyes get wider and wider as they become almost as big as your own head, and bigger than hers at some points as they are just overly exaggerated. But we'll pick it up there next time. Next week to see how this goes, as the combat has now truly begun. So, yeah. The reason there was no battle map is because this was the actual battle.
Yeah, fair.
Were we supposed to already do that? All that?
Well, depending how well you did, if you were caught earlier, then she would have sprung out, and then you would have to deal with her on the surface. Yeah. So, yeah, you were able to get some licks in before she actually popped out.
Some licks. We did like 200 damage.
You did, yeah.
Some licks.
You did 105.
We got one of the demons gone.
195.
Drew, one of the shadow demons.
247. 279 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much does holy water deal, generally speaking?
It applies a base factor that I'm adding on after the fact. So you don't know what the number is because it's also gradual as well. So sometimes if you're applying a damage in the same instance, so this is basically if you want to pair up by someone using their turn to throw holy water, for example, and you want to attack, then the attack may do double damage rather than just doing a flat roll. So there's ways to pair it up. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Next session. Get ready to rumble. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're already rumbling.
Yeah, something is rumbling. It's my belly. I'm hungry.
Go eat.
Yeah, I will. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know it was a bit more of a sort of body horror beginning and middle.
You think?
Yeah.
What?
You think?
I know it's not for everyone, so hopefully it was okay. But we'll see how this resolves next week. Stay tuned. Follow us on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, everything else to make sure you know when we're going to be live next, as we might not have a session next week. No, we probably will. But there's only one way to find out, and that's following us. So do that. Everything else is on our YouTube channel. So if you want to catch up on everything previously that we've done, it's all there. Everything. It's all there. Friday, we have a campaign going on as well, and Sunday as well. So if you want to join us for that, please do. But that's it from us here. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.